Loan vibes, loan laughs, and loan entertainment. Come on the road with we. Cause when we say outside with Pepita, we're there all over Jamaica. Anyway, check them out. We're there. We're in on the business. Stay tuned in for prizes, surprises, giveaways, guest artists, and enough more. But hold on there. We forget to big up my DJ. DJ Jerome, the shell boss, I'm gonna make it bust to pew pew with the maddest, baddest, and latest tune. So look out for Outside with Pepita. We might be coming to a town near you. You heard it here first. Outside with Pepita, Saturdays 3 to 5 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM. The new revolution in media. Jamaica, lock it in and don't miss a thing.
Taboo topics, Bwoyatingz after dark,
riveting discussions,
celebrity news and interviews,
topics that are shunned by society,
and everything else in between. Bwoyatingz after dark with Kareem Bwoyatingz each and every Wednesday, 8 to 11 p.m. Bwoyatingz after dark. No topic is too taboo or hard to discuss. Come get your mind blown and your curiosity explored. Bwoyatingz after dark.
Yeah. Anywhere in the world, my day, my opportunity. Yeah, me a keep me a everything I hear about me. Yeah. Me did this the last week. Yeah, me a everything I hear about me. Bwoyatingz off a darker, everything we a got talk. Nationwide 90 FM, everything else turn off. Wednesday night, number one, on the trending chart. I fit tune in when Kareem start talk.
taboo topics, celebrity news and interviews, riveting discussions, Bwoyatingz after dark, right here on Nationwide 90 FM with Kareem Bwoyatingz. You understand?
Everything we a got talk. Everything we a got. Bwoyatingz off a darker, everything we a got talk. Yeah, viral king, you know? Number one.
All right. Check. 1, 2, 3. It is your favorite night of the week. It is Wednesday night, so it's time for Bwoyatingz After Dark on your favorite radio station, Nationwide 90 FM. And I'm your host, Kareem Bwoyatingz, with us. Now tonight, guys, tonight's show is a special one because this month is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And in light of that, our topic is one that hits close to home for many women around the world. Keeping a breast implant illness awareness. We're diving into the hidden side of cosmetic surgery, the beauty, the risks, and the truth behind the trends. From confidence and body image to complications and long-term health, we're asking the real questions. Are breast implants a symbol of empowerment or a silent danger that's being overlooked? We've got a surgeon, Dr. Thomas, joining us later in the show to help us understand the medical realities, what women need to know before going under the knife, and how breast implant illness is changing the conversation around body enhancement. And Stings Nation, tonight, I definitely want to hear your take on it. So our question of the night is, are breast implants empowering women, or are they putting their health at risk in the name of beauty? You can jump in the YouTube chat and drop some comments, which are actually live right now on YouTube at Nationwide at 90 FM Live 2. You can also call us in. You can tweet us using the hashtag Bwoyatingz After Dark because we want to hear your views loud and clear. But before we get into tonight's heated discussion, let's rewind to last week's episode. It was sex education for children. That one that had the nation split right down the middle. We asked if teaching kids about sex early helps protect them or exposes them too early. Now we heard from parents, counselors and youth, and let's just say the comments were blazing. Some said it's about awareness and protection, while others believe it's taken away innocence too early. Now if you've missed that episode or any other episodes, you can go over to Nationwide 90 FM Live 2 to view the full episodes of Bwoyatingz After Dark. But as per usual, we do have a full recap for you. Here we go. Is sex education helping to protect children or exposing them too early?
Dominant idea that abstinence makes sense, which is a very flawed concept. It doesn't make sense. They are going to do stuff that they're not aware of. They're ignorant of sex. They're ignorant of STIs. His friend told him to buy Morning After, which is a Pussiner too. Mm-hmm. And he took the Pussiner too because...
Oh, him take it?
Yes. He said that he need to put aside the stigma that children should not have sex or ask about sex and provide a meaningful, judgment-free environment. Because the
ask you is, at what age do you think sex education should start?
So ideally, I would suggest ages as early as ages 2 to 8 about good touch and bad touch.
Okay.
Then advance to 8 to 12 with body literacy, consent, and boundaries.
So we have to teach them the proper names for the body parts.
Yes, man. Jeez.
And we also teach them about good touch and bad touch, right? And at this stage, we are building trust with them so that they...
Yeah, because what they want is answers. And usually what I find is when young people are given appropriate answers and truthful answers, they make better decisions. You better believe that they would choose to keep themselves to themselves and get married. When they hear what we...
And we need to bring the parents in as well.
We're going to tell them to abstain from sex when the age of consent is 16. We cannot prevent everybody from having sex, but we're preparing them for the real world. And I think that is the problem, who am I, why a lot of us ends up getting into adulthood when there's no conversations any at all. Yes. I absolutely love that that episode, to be honest with you. All right, guys, once again, tonight we're talking about keeping abreast, breast implant illness awareness. We're going to be having Dr. Thomas, who's a cosmetic surgeon, and also the Jamaica Cancer Society. So you guys don't want to miss it. So stick and stay. But we do have DJ Jerome on the ones and twos. DJ Jerome, go on.
That is correct.
Are you tired from the days?
Come on, bro.
You're not tired.
It's
that's the spirit. Okay?
Yeah. Never tired.
That's how it's supposed to be. You're here to do what? Work. Anyways. All right, guys. It's time for the Vibes Up segment. You understand? DJ Joe on the ones and twos. This is Bwoyatingz After Dark right here on Nationwide and 90 FM.
I made it one about a I made it tell it is a something you know ready for. But like a temper man, you're different than a regular. I would tell you say my love money. Look ya baby, if my tell you say you are my first love, would you believe? May I forgive it to you, cause you saved me from the streets. But life will be without you, can't begin to imagine. I'll if you make me doubt you, me just feel me, I go love you same way. Let's get married, done with the play dates. Next 10 years, do it with the same place. Now I sell you out this type of love, no exchange. Respect you to the fullest, now gonna make you feel no way. My heart I yearn, but you already know that. Fight for you like the Navy, I'm your little soldier. You give me everything, my one, boy, you never want back. Come make me fall in love again.
Baby, it is obvious, you know. That I'm in love with you, girl. Heart's been racing, I've been waiting just to see you. Baby, it is obvious, you know. That I'm in love with you, girl. Heart's been racing, I've been waiting just to see you. All I ask them off the Exodus. You captain in charge, I'm off to catch your bus. Man up, I'm if let you go. You have my mind and my heart, me have to make you know. I close my eyes so I can see you in the darkness. Would you love me still, baby girl, regardless? Third eye open so I can see all the darkness. Cause baby, it is obvious, you know, that I'm in love with you, girl. Heart speed racing, I've been waiting just to see you. Baby, it is obvious, you know, that I'm in love with you, girl. Heart speed racing, I've been waiting just to see you, boom, boom. Keep my eyes closed, just to feel you, darling. I keep my heart vulnerable. Baby, it is unimaginable. The feelings I feel for you, it's euphoric. Feelings can't store it cause it is obvious. I'm in love. Heart speed racing. We said our body, they are feature. Under the moonlight and sentiment. Anywhere we buck me up. With the senorita, that body they a leader. Give me a little time, a little feature. Under the moonlight and sentiment. Anywhere we buck me up. With the senorita, that body there. From the see you the first time, me I forget you. Your body set up, I tell you. Me love you so much time, you're not for jealous. Like you have the best wine, me have the venom. Me rub you down, you like it. Your body good, you give me it, me like it. Take my time, me love you so good, that's how you feel. Leader, give me a little time, a little feature. Under the moonlight and sentiment. Anywhere we buck me up. With the senorita, that body they a leader. Tabarine, 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 tabarine. Something about tabarine, 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 tabarine. Something about tabarine. And baby, get dressed, can I take her to the movies? Compliment to talk about your beauty. Your voice in my ears so soothing. You're there so with me, you're not losing. Baby, can I get a picture of yourself? Love it how you take care of your body, it's healthy. Feel happy for myself and know I'm selfish. I saw it have your heart, so my love to show you off. With your diamond glow, you another there. And your eyes, them show, memories there. Draw come close, come respond my test. No stay afraid, this I love you different. Nobody did, nobody did. Nobody did. Pretty smile, too cute. Watching your body like it's a Hulu. Can't believe you got it. No nude, that's true. Mommy got it for real. Everybody supreme. Pretty face, petite. Smile so sweet, girl, just drop it low from a girl. Get where you want, that feel well. Got a few things to learn. So to a girl in a similar. Set up from a girl. Get where you want, that feel well. So girl in a similar. So drop it from a girl. Got the money, you know it. Say it every time. Rich on, I say it every time. Spend my money for you, cause you're fine. Yeah, you're fine. Me put you in the latest, me in my prime. The greatest, girl, I know for why. Love it cause you're not basic, so you want to shine. Me in the studio, but you there on my mind. Straight to the top, you know me love, no design. See me when me every time. And if you're currency, me up in every kind. And you want that and nothing.
All right. DJ Jerome on the ones and twos. It's a Vibes Up segment, ladies and gentlemen. And at this time, I will do the roll call for the persons who are here. And on YouTube, I see David Debar. I also see Lady Loud. I see Grace Bailey says, good evening to all of you guys and all the nationwide team members. Blessed evening to you all. Big up yourself. I also see Dark Empire says here. Remember, guys, so just go and like up the live over there on YouTube. And over on X, I'm assuming that Floyd is there because I see him on my TikTok right now. So over on... You know, it's X really and truly just annoy me. But anyways, over on X, I see Lady Load. It says active but silent listener. Okay, Samina says present silent listener tonight. Listen, what is wrong with you? What is happening? I also see I Am a Brittany over there on X. I see Dark Empire says I'm home early. Start the show now. So just pick up on yourself. And over on my TikTok, I see Anthony's Morant, I see Floyd, I see Kesh, I see Hopewell Concierge Nursing, I see Shavani Blair, Mick 876, Okubitan Sub, big up yourself. I see Pink Bunny, Chef Noel, man, big up yourself, you know. I also see Kembella, I see Alien. I think I saw Samina over there earlier. I'm not sure if she's there. No. I also see Shan over there. Big up on herself. And I also see Shar Elizabeth. Kembella says, can't bother with the X tonight. Lord, man, Lord. She said, I'm chilling on TikTok. Samina says, we are go through it. That's why. Listen, man, Swedre, big up yourself to my G, or her, I'm not quite sure, but big up yourself, please and thank you. All right, guys, whatever it is that you're going through, you understand, listen to the music and that's all a vibe, man, you understand, because sometimes the devil come for throw you off our part and all these things in the man, you understand, and it's not going to irk. Yeah, DJ German 1s and 2s, it's all about the Vibes Up segment, right here on Nationwide at 90 FM.
Say it every time. Say it every time. Rich and me say it every time. Spend my money for you, cause you fine. Yeah, you fine. Me put you in the latest, me in my prime. The greatest, girl, I know for why. Love, cause you know basic, so you want to shine. Me in the studio, put you deep on my mind. Straight to the top, you know me love in the design. See me when me every time. And if your currency me up in every kind. And you born up and you me for my mind. Girl, you millions, me have the dollar sign. So the two when we go together, me love it when you ride on. Love it when you ride on. Ride on. Girl, you millions, me love it every time, girl. That's how we find me, I can't decline. Bring your riches on your foot, you know the time. Till that do my spot, I want me sign. Rich and me say it every time. Spend money for you, can you find? Do your hair and your nail get a ride? No girl can't hotter than you outside. Put a little rich and we say it every time. Spend my money for you, can you find? Can you ride? No girl can't hotter than you.
Put a little pressure for me, I saw you riding. Put your on your ass and I'm me darling. Touching at the night, still I love you in the morning. Me know say you're tired, but you're calling secret. Who you feel tell say you get wet. Your body na me and a different feeling. Your man have no say get wet. She will par with me, go anywhere far with me. This a girl I love you rough love when she call for me. And if you fall for me, probably you bad. Keep your phone in your hand anytime. Miss pretty rock star. When you're fortunate, what make it so hard for left. Give it up free and don't make me up for your ask. Good girl, clean skin, you know she not talk. Anytime she get money, oh you know she want. Girl, skin smooth. What's your face play? From a pull up, never stand up now your room. No long waiting there. Me answer your call so quickly. Long waiting there. I swear you know I'm addicted. She will par with me, go anywhere far with me. This a girl I love you rough love when she call for me. And if you fall for me, probably your bad. Keep your phone in your hand anytime.
Rush on. Get it out our mind, get it out our thoughts. This minute, we don't talk. You coulda give your life to Jesus or work with spirit. It's either my way or
Samina, trust me. Cody, you know how long I call it? The people them, I love the people. Listen, so I see some people joined late on YouTube. I see Gene Sellers says I'm listening. Okay, Gene Sellers, thank you so much. I see Davil Mary. I also see Ava Kelly who says there are a lot more listening in Radioland. Yeah, man, but sometimes I like for see you actively comment to them something that it keeps me. You understand? So just big up on yourself, same way though. I appreciate it. All right, it's going to go back to the music. DJ Jerome on the 1s and 2s, man. Here we go.
rush on. Tell her, get it out our mind, get it out our thoughts. This minute, we don't talk. You coulda give your life to Jesus or work with spirit. It's either my way or the highway. Girl, me just make things real clear. No come here so with your feelings. Who tell us me want love? Baby, me just want a one and done. And your choice if you want, give me some. Keep your heart, man, not ready for settle down. Your friend a move like she woulda make run. I see, so you never notice. From other day she inna me DM on me. So she want me on the front seat. Like book a make me read her story. Hey, calm down, cool your jets. Me not
Nationwide, 90
get it out there, man. Get it out there. This minute, we don't talk. You coulda give your life to Jesus or work with spirit. It's either my way or the highway. Girl, me just make things real clear. No come here so with your feelings. Who tell us me want love? Baby, me just want a one and done. And your choice if you want, give me some. Keep your heart, man, not ready
if you settle down. Your friend a move like she woulda make run. I see, so you never notice. From other day she inna me DM on me. Say she want me on the front seat. Like book a make me read her story. Hey, calm down, cool your jets. Me not if you want to vex. Man a star boy, better don't forget. If you not, then you call the next. Calm down, don't fool yourself. Remember everybody have a duplicate. Me have options, better don't forget. If you not, then we call the next. Check it, nothing afraid to go there with your sister or your mother. It no matter, let that register. Yeah. In your ears like a viral hit song. If you need some time to love, you better check a wristwatch.
Chapter 1.
Turn around like we a play cricket match. Let me fall in a quicksand. No offense if my cause a little friction, but if I burn you up, check.
Chapter 1. Baby, I'm to be your man. Some. And I tell you to move. The true. Picture we in a chapter 2. From the bed to the balcony to top of your roof. You know see, nobody not do it like me. Chapter 3 and 4. Have you full attention now? So put a number in on my phone, cause I don't wanna judge a book by the cover. But the way I see you for you, I'm falling. Yeah, baby, can't just say you. And I wanna keep your secret. You got me falling. Love story.
Just like love you till the sun starts smiles. Tell you something neat and nice. Keep it in a gear and rev it like my G-Wagon. I'll take you for a ride. Then we're dealing out with Dolly two sides. Don't worry about your man tonight.
Me need back from the last time there. You got not a waistline there. Hey babes, me I want one favor. One more time. From pain and something we afraid of. Me one more time. Hey, peace and safe and a race, me I gonna need it. See it.
Yo, don't I get a wicked day.
No one is a sin and sleep from you. Everything that
Never even cross my mind. Is a girl is rocking with me half the time. Oh, you. Let me find out. Me not bustin' on you. Hold up your head where you are crying out. Remember your life where you no feel like out. The life. Do how your body feel, let me find out. Say your brother, not the brother where you pint out. Cause it out. How much are your brother, them a high out. Girl, you better take that. My heart now broke through you. You must have done me too. Because can't leave you. My heart now broke through you. You must have done me too. Because can't leave you.
Yo, don't I get a wicked day.
Never even cross my mind. Is a girl is rocking with me half the time. Oh, you. Let me find out. Me not bustin' on you. Hold up your head where you are crying out. Remember your life where you no feel like out. The life. Do how your body feel, let me find out. Say your brother, not the brother where you pint out. Cause it out. How much are your brother, them a high out. Girl, you better take that. My heart now broke through you. You must have done me too. Because can't leave you. My heart now broke through you. You must have done me too. Because can't leave you. She watch me cause she want to know if me da watch her. See if me da listen when I want me did a chatter. But if she know me, then she know me wouldn't stop her. So even if she even have no story, me da back her. She still done well and before me even spot her. All she see her money like her and nigga last scratch her. Cash her, credit. She take it if them did a drop her. Wouldn't catch her.
Get up, my girl.
My heart now broke through you. You must have done me too. Because can't leave you. My heart now broke through you. You must have done me too. Because can't leave.
She want to dangle. She said she want to. She said she would like to be free. She would like to be free. She want to hug gangali. She said she want to. She said she would like to be free. She said she would like to be free.
Call me, yeah, the little man. Better you somebody, yeah. Call me, yeah. Can I say the boy need it? Like can I say oh good feel. Better you somebody, yeah. Call me, yeah. She want a real dangale. She want a real dangale. Call me, yeah. Call me, yeah.
In a while, enough things for talk about. I'ma tell a woman, you man. See it from Waterhouse. No baby girl, that's a
You can't tell me.
money in my life. See me ring finger, you turn white. Chanel upgrade from side chick. Him say me too good, him off your wife. I like you. To arena one drop. What kind of car? M5 drop top red leather inside. You're too light. Swear him about 6'5". Big boot tattoo on him right on weird. But that sound like my man. Oh, hey, hey. Yalla, where your man come from? New Kingston. Which Kingston? We messing with the same damn boy.
Just give me candle.
Christmas promotion, bigger and better than ever.
Buy 6 Kendall products including Kendall Tuna, Kendall Sardine, or Kendall Gunga Peas, and you could win big! We've got 24 amazing prizes, including double-door refrigerators, 6-burner stoves, microwaves, stainless steel pot sets, and even baskets filled with groceries. To enter, drop your receipts in boxes at participating stores or WhatsApp a photo of your receipt to 876-884-0411. Promotion ends December 15. Conditions apply.
Kendel.
Everybody needs a helping hand, somebody to understand. In the end, we're all human. For people living with HIV, no discrimination. Here to support them through. Respect you as usual. Got to protect them too. One of your friend or your family, somebody in your community. People living with HIV. Protect, accept, and respect people living with HIV. A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness. Educators, it's just some of your way. Let's go. Upgrade your ride with the sweet summer sale from the JTA Cooperative Credit Union.
Educators, take the driver's seat with the sweet summer sale from the JTA Credit Union. Ride in style with a new car or take that well-deserved vacation with a personal loan. Low interest rates, flexible terms, and fast approval. It's your summer your way. For more info, call 876-618-1706.
The sweet summer sale from the JTA Cooperative Credit
Serving
Union.
our members, impacting lives positively.
Since 1995, we've been your go-to source for everything related to billiards, amusement machines, and electronics. With locations at 1A Lindsay Terrace, Kingston 10, and the Village Plaza, Big Bridge, Savannah Lamar, we offer top-quality pool table parts and accessories, cutting-edge gaming machines, and more. We also specialize in assembly, sales, and service of amusement machines. We provide unmatched customer service, expert solutions, and products tailored to your needs. Who are we? We are Eclipse Enterprise. Telephone 876-960-3891.
It's so good, praise the Most High God every day with your whole heart and desire. Lift him higher, holy, 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 holy Mount Zion. Good, let's sing.
wherever she at, wherever she at, make way to the stars. Chop to and it wasn't as the same. And I used to own a vent, I know me living out my dream. Shut down pants, but shows I'm a clean shot. Making some specializing out of morning pain, yeah. Been around it, shed some tears, to never run it. That go pressure, be for pressure. Everything off for the big down. With a friend with a stone in the moment. And I'm thinking what I feel, but we take off. Just like the space rocket in the breeze, I saw it that. Birthing everybody, kid and said, world record, baby, now. Go see for big dinner. And I'm used to tell myself when I can make it look, but now we can't percent it. When we broke the way them treat the body, we can't forget it. Haters looking so pathetic. Man, the bones can't intercept it. If you move in the championship, as a junior come up, you know we never have this. Prestige of the spotlight, fans I celebrate my life, I go out with a top prize. We don't want a championship, I'm gonna push by my day, I know we never have this. Bankroll and a fight right, fans I celebrate my life, I go out with a top prize. Championship.
You're talking about a sensation that runs the nation and every radio station. Bwoyatingz, the girls them king, the fastest man alive.
Deep over my soul. Blessed love, this is Ocean of the message. Remember Bwoyatingz After Dark with Kareem Bwoyatingz. Wednesdays 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM.
When I need motivation. What up, it's your boy Omi representing for Kareem Bwoyatingz. Big up yourself, my you. Omi, I'm out.
This is Marcia Griffiths, and I'm representing for Kareem Bwoyatingz for Bwoyatingz After Dark on Nationwide 90 FM.
All right, check the hype. Who said that? Lisa Hyper. And me I represent for Bwoyatingz After Dark each and every Wednesday at 8 p.m.
What time is it? It's after dark.
After tree is after tree. Bwoyatingz After Dark is the place to be.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Danique, and you're locked into Bwoyatingz After Dark with Kareem Bwoyatingz.
Who that? It's your girl Tananya, and you are listening.
All right. Thank you so much, DJ Jerome. That was DJ Jerome on the ones and twos, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Bwoyatingz After Dark, right here on Nationwide 90 FM. I just want to say thanks to each and every person that is listening right now. If you're listening on the radio, 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, or 90.9, thank you so much for listening. If you're listening on the website at revonews.ai, big up on yourself. If you're also listening on the app, big up on yourself. If you're on YouTube, I see a few people have joined late. But big up yourself. I see Carisha Markland says, I'm not going to lie, Nationwide has a real buzz. I listen 5 days a week, Saturday morning when cleaning, etc. From Tana at 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. news, no Bwoyatingz After Dark. When you keep me in the loop, I'm living abroad. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for that. Like, that just kind of lifted my spirit just a little bit, Carisha. Thank you. And also, people on Twitter, Things Nation, big up on yourself. Always, I don't know, go already. Remember to use the hashtag throughout the show. Bwoyatingz After Dark. The question of the day, so not slipping up, but why? Anyways, the question of the day is posted, guys. So you can drop some responses, please, and thank you. It is on the Bwoyatingz Show's page. I don't think I'm going to respond yet, but just big up on yourself. If you're on Twitter, if you are there using the hashtag, I do thank you all so much. I am Brittany. Big up yourself as well. And for the persons on my TikTok live, again, I think I bigged you guys up already, but I see Kesh, Kimbella, Brit Star, Sashay, Rose's Self-Care and Wellness, Anthony's Morant, Zoya, Hopewell Concierge Nursing. Thank you all for tuning in. Now, at this time of the show, we normally do the What's Buzzing, the topics that have buzzed over the past week. And as I've always said, this segment is going to always be about things because there's always things happening. Yes. And before that, I must say to the students of St. Jago High School, the student athletes there, big up on yourself, man. I don't know if any of the parents are listening or relatives of or are listening. I spoke with some of the student athletes there, from flag football to track and field to hockey to netball. It was a
big thing.
Nice group. Yeah, man, it was a nice group, man. I would talk, it was a part of the Sports Girly school tour. My friend Jenny Robinson, she has a brand, the Sports Girly. And, so I went there today to talk to some of the students. And it was great. Like, I talk about branding. And you know me already, go down tonight. I'm not ask Christ now twice, like them learn all about things. I'm not ask you. But it was my pleasure. And I've always said, St. Jago High is near and dear to me because my then vice principal at the Jamaica College, Miss Sis, Colette Price, she's the principal now at St. Jago. So it's just always such, a nice feeling to go over St. Jago and to see her and to see the work that she's doing with the institution. So, yeah. And then tomorrow, we're not talking about tomorrow yet. But tomorrow is something. You understand? We are work we put in. This is the final quarter of the year now. You understand? And sometimes you have to wake up and smell the fact that you got to work. You understand? But yeah, doing something tomorrow as well. But thanks to all the companies, to all the corporate entities who've been rocking with me for the past 5 years. If you've sponsored this show or any of my programs, or you've offered me opportunities outside of the radio, it's always a pleasure. So thank you guys so much. Yeah. Okay. Now let's us jump into it. What's buzzing? Okay, Chronixx. Step to the front, my guy. Chronixx marks his birthday with the release of Exile. It's already #1 on iTunes Reggae Albums chart. Chronixx has released his long-awaited second album, Exile, on October 10, 2025, which also marks his birthday. The drop came just days after a surprise Instagram post revealing the track list, building major buzz among fans. 8 years after his first album, Chronixx returns with 17 tracks that blend live instruments, roots reggae, and a sharp lyricism. Songs like Keep On Rising, Resilient, Pain in Your Heart explore perseverance, love, and emotional strength, while Market showcases his freestyle energy and storytelling flair. Yeah, Jerome, have you listened to it now in its entirety?
The entirety.
Okay, so now that you listen to it, because the last time we spoke on Monday, you weren't finished.
I was halfway through.
Out of 10 now, how much would you give this album? What are your thoughts on it now?
All right. For the persons that love the likes.
Do it for the love and not it for the likes.
Or even heart clean like a whistle. This album is not for you. This album is more of a conscious, meditation kind of vibe.
Yes.
Yeah, deep love and emotions streamed through instruments. To me, honestly, I give it a 9 out of 10. Yeah.
I think I would have said everything about the album already on the E-Zone, but if you didn't hear, because we also posted it on our socials, but I love the album. And let me say, as a content creator, Jerome,
yeah,
the hardest thing, and I sometimes in my head these thoughts come up, right? The hardest thing for you to do is to grow from where people was introduced to you. Saying 8 years ago, obviously Chronology was a great album, and that's the sound that people would like to hear him, and the commercialized songs. And I say, as a content creator, because when I started media 5 years ago, I know a lot of people who've them kind of drop off of the bandwagon because for their mind is, he's not as risque and as raw as he once was. When I started this business, my then manager, Cassie, can tell you, I said this, and even before she was my manager, I said from my first season, and if you guys watched my podcast since then, even though it was kind of lewd, it still sprinkled a little bit of substance, because there was mental health on my first season, and I spoke about sexual abuse on my first season. So it's very hard for you to move away from what people want to hear and see, because we're living in a culture where likes and views dictates if you're a success or not. And sometimes as a creator, you're wondering, should I stifle my growth because I want to appease the masses, or will the real people them appreciate where I'm at? No, let me say, Chronixx 8 years ago released a banger. Grammy nominated album, banger. If Chronixx had released the same type of music No, 8 years after, me as a fan of music would I tell him to draw it back, because that means that there was no growth in the past 8 years. That means that you've not grown, bro. Like, you are the same person. You're not the same person that you were 8 years ago. If you're not a creator in any way, shape, or form, you're not the same person you were 8 years ago. We evolve, we grow. Our perspectives are different. Our outlook on life it's completely different. And for that, I can appreciate him taking that chance. Because him could have given, because obviously market fits on his previous work.
Yeah.
So obviously it's there. I don't like him lose it, but the man no want to do that.
And family first.
And family first as well. So for me, again, that's why it resonated with me, because again, it's something that like you can see where the masses aren't going to be flocking this. And then you think to yourself, but I can't get them what they want, you know. Like I can always revert to that. Yeah. But I don't want to do that, because that's just not where I'm at right now. Like, I want to give you some more substance. Like, I want to give you music where I kind of feel like, you know what I'm saying? So I love the project. Some of my favorites, obviously, only supposed to be my favorite right now. Genesis is number one. Hurricane is there. Keep on Rising is there. Pain in Your Heart is there. Resilient is there. Sweet Argument is there. Savior is there. There's so many tracks that I love, but Genesis is on my replay. Genesis is platinum in my home right now.
It's about 3 times in pull it up before it
starts. Before we start the show, like that is my track, bro. Like I'm a lover of music. I'm a lover of harmonies and riffs and runs and melody. That's just me, and it's a raw reggae album. Like you can hear that he never wanted to be overly produced. He didn't want it to sound like what was out. Like he wanted to carve his own niche and carve his own lane, and that's exactly what he did. Zoe says people need to understand that growth and change is a must. That's proof of maturing. Of course, I love it, and it might not be for everyone. Yeah, and that is also okay. It might not be for everyone. You understand what I'm saying? But it's a solid album. Now to the next story.
R&B singer D'Angelo dies at 51. The music world is mourning the loss of Michael D'Angelo Archer, better known as D'Angelo, who passed away at the age of 51 after a long battle with cancer. His family confirmed the news in a heartfelt statement to Variety on Tuesday. Rising to fame in the mid-1990s, D'Angelo became one of the defining voices of neo-soul, influencing an entire generation with his smooth vocals and raw emotion. He delivered timeless classics like Lady, Brown Sugar, and the unforgettable untitled How Does It Feel, which continues to resonate with fans decades later. His passing marks the end of an era for contemporary R&B and soul music, as fans and fellow artists flood social media to celebrate his life, legacy, and the powerful gift of music he left behind.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, King. Rest in peace, and just condolences to his loved ones. You know, I've always said this, and I think we don't learn as people, and I just feel like social media needs to just be taken away just for a day, and we can go back to human interactions rather, because I feel like we've gotten so consumed and we've lost ourselves as people. We are so quick to comment on where people are in life and their appearances. Obviously he's also struggled with alcoholism. He's been very vocal about that, and I remember like people seeing him of recent times and they would comment on him appearance and him look and all these things, and I'm just like, alcoholism is also an addiction as well, people. And he would have spoken out about being regarded as a sex symbol from that music video where he was basically naked, and like everybody wanted him to live up to that, and he wasn't happy after a while, and it's just a struggle, but I hope that prior to him dying he got even some semblance of peace and joy. But 51 is still young. Like 51 is young. 51 is young, bro. But yeah, once again, rest in peace, and condolences to his family. Next story.
Jamaica in pole position to qualify for World Cup. The Reggae Boys are back on top, sitting in pole position to qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup, and they did it in style last night inside the National Stadium. Jamaica came out firing from the first whistle, completely dominating Bermuda. The pressure paid off in the 24th minute when an own goal gave the Reggae Boys the early lead. Just 2 minutes later, Bobby Reed made it 2-0 with a cool, confident finish. Then came Shamar Nicholson in the 35th minute, slotting home Jamaica's third to send the crowd into a frenzy. Before the break, Dixon almost made it 4, but Bermuda's keeper pulled off a brilliant save, tipping the ball onto the crossbar. The second half was all about control. The Reggae Boys kept the tempo high, and the 76th minute, the younger star Dejon Whisper Richards scaled the deal with a classy finish, wrapping up an emphatic 4-0 victory for the black, green and gold.
It's a big thing, and I would love for them to qualify for the World Cup for the second time in our history. The last time they did it is over 20 years ago. Yes, I mean, obviously we would love to see it, and I just love that every single time that the Reggae Boys play, you guys are in support at the National Stadium. Yes, Zaya, congratulations to the boys. Of course, man, 4-0. It's a big thing. I know that they have 2 more matches. They have one against Trinidad and Tobago in November, and then they have Curacao again. I'm praying to the gods that they will top that group and qualify, and them can go World Cup next year. You understand? Because it's a big thing, and it would be big for the country. Again, the last time, I think it was 1998. If I'm incorrect, you guys can correct me. Yes, well, yeah, 1998, which that is 27 years ago. So that's almost 3 decades that they've not qualified for the World Cup. So yeah, man, just hopefully them can do it and just tap them group and just, got a big fight and go play. Yes, even if them drop out in the first round, really respond, they make it to the World Cup. Yeah, that's what the man say? Yeah, man, please. Now, we have about 2 more stories. Yes, Colin, thank you so much. 1998, yeah, man, yeah. Just quickly, we have 2 more stories that I wanted us to go over. Cartel, the delusion of these dancehall artists. Massacre, youth them time now. Tensions in the dancehall world are heating up again as Vybz Kartel and Massacre appeared to exchange subliminal messages online, reigniting debate over who truly deserves the King of Dancehall title. It all started when Conscience posted a throwback clip from an onstage TV interview with himself and Massacre, praising the younger artists' rise. Women they all in a party and said the dog sang them a shell it more proud. Shortly after, Cartel shared a shirtless photo holding a bottle of rum, caption, "The delusion of these dancehall artists and their fans needs to be studied. Hashtag King of the Dancehall, hashtag GOAT," which fans quickly interpreted as a jab at Massacre. Now, in response, we're assuming, Massacre uploaded a clip of rapper Mace speaking about generational shifts, then tweeted, "The youth them time now." Both artists later deleted their posts, but not before sparking fresh debate about dancehall's hierarchy, dividing fans between the veterans and the new waves of stars. I don't like this, man. Jerome, your thoughts? If this is how it really go, because to be honest, bro, oh God, do you know how much time I post things on social media and people think they be attack, and I'm just randomly just posting like I could just see a quote or a meme or something, and it's applicable to anything. I'm gonna decide say, yo, I'm gonna repost it, and me not even would know say things that are going on, or people that shade me or whatever, and them feel like I didn't attack and whatever. It's either here or there for me. But it's just kind of too coincidental, and then both of them have deleted their posts. Now, for the people who are wondering where this has stemmed from, we don't really know where we're going, but we all know what happened after Sumfest, because MC Nuffy did go up on live the day after, and did I say, because no, Joshy went on Massacre's set, and did I say, oh, the bottom not too bad, and their shoes lace and all these things, I'm going to care who them want to say a king or whatever he had said. And that sent people in a tizzy, right? Then the next day, Nuffy, went on a tangent and, like in the talk, and I say, oh, the boy, them never congratulate the teacher upon the crowning, and he made some points. I'm not going to tell you, like he made a lot of points. But I think Massacre did also come out after, and I say him not a beef with nobody and whatever, but this is kind of crazy. What are your thoughts, Jerome?
Bro, I honestly thought they squashed this a long time ago. But two of them are great artists. My artists, them, I can tell you.
Both of them?
Both of them.
Okay.
Very talented. Yeah, they have a saying where say, what do you to Caesar, you have to give to Caesar. Still. And,
Caesar salad?
Well, we all know that now Vybz Kartel is the crown king of dancehall music. Right? So it's just out of fear, respect, you give the man him respect and him credit. If on a floor digital, you have to just give him some credit.
Right.
Because he do deserve it, him work hard for it. And again, sometimes we can't really follow where people are post. Because every time when you see somebody say something,
we don't really know what's happening.
You.
All right, yeah.
You know what I mean? But you have people who have ego driven and very thin skin. So they're going to take up everything on them head at the end of the day. So, I mean, we have to cipher that.
Yeah. Kerry K. Markland on YouTube says, I'm sorry, I'm a real Massacre fan. The end. Colin Simmons says, why would they delete it? Because, sometimes you post some things and then when I really start pre-it, it's not even worth it.
Yeah,
you know what I say?
Somebody. And it's just like you post something.
Yeah.
And me go post something and it sound like you me attack.
Yeah.
You sound like me. And then when I look on it and I say, no, so this can be misleading.
Right.
I gotta delete it.
Yeah.
It can be that.
Zaya says, Cartel turn TikTok artists. Rapunzel, Samina says, them need first the argument. No, Hopewell says, Scars are us. No, Scars are what?
Stars are us?
No, the Stars are us. Okay, sorry. Trim on the white, so I can't really see. Yeah, it's Stars are us, Scars are real. Brit is saying, is it real or what until them call name? She also says, them tricking us. Hopewell says, them have them own space. Zaya says, one side and a... You understand?
Landslide?
Yeah. Ava Kelly says, why people cannot express their thoughts without someone else in their feelings. Here's the thing. I don't mind a feud. Oh, you know me?
Yeah.
I love me a feud. A lyrical feud. I love it. It's good for the culture. It's good for music. But for me, it's about like me. Let me tell you something. You see last boy when he did on Twitter, where they feel like a couple months ago, this is somebody that's blocked, by the way. And I make a tweet and I know say a meme attack. Bear in mind, I block him, you know. And somebody sent me a screenshot not even 2 minutes after, you know. That means say, oh, you see the tweet that me make when you're blocked, brother. And it wasn't even about him, and I tell you, so I'm taking it up on him. No, a matter of fact, it was like a general tweet. And you know me unblock you and just go in there mention and just say, yo, what go on now? You understand? Because we can get it jumping.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm never afraid to use my mention is right there, like it's right at my fingertips. So if I use me a talk, like I can make a noise say I use me a talk. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't fear no one but Jesus Christ our Lord and Savior who died on the cross for our sins. You understand? So if I use me a talk, Jerome, you're not gonna ever wonder if I use me a talk because if I really use me a talk, I'm gonna make a no, bro. Like I'm going to tag you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just me. So I would love for if you really like a beef, just beef and done, no man.
I wouldn't want that though.
Why not? And I'm son.
At the end of the day, yeah, but
yes,
it would have nice,
it.
you know.
Yeah.
It would have nice and it wouldn't so nice. Cause you have to remember, you know, Cartel would have come like say, is a big motivation for Massacre then. It's a man who him look up to them. Cause I believe he did say this already. Right? I think he did say that. And remember Cartel and Massacre do song.
Yes.
One off. Massacre big songs.
Yes.
Back in the day.
Inferred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dog them have to live.
Paul.
Alright. You see me? So it would look away. And plus remember him come out and say Gaza genocide. I mean,
Gaza genocide, you know.
You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't want that.
Somebody just go in the stew, please. Drop a song.
Yeah.
Surprise me. Tomorrow morning just wake up and start saying, what's happening? Yeah, son. Must be place, man.
When you say you want to sting, you want to sting hot this year.
Whoa. That would have been
you want to sting hot this year.
Guys, just go into the stew. You understand me? Drop some lyrics. If we're not talking about each other, just drop some lyrics and just. You understand?
I don't think you're talking about each other though.
You know, say, come like Mary Poppins, Jerome. You're positive, enough. You're positive, enough.
I don't think so.
But yeah, tell her that. Oh, you're positive, some boy.
Like the fans, they might get it twisted.
And that is what I saw a tweet, and I had to say, yeah. The person said, artists, they need to stop read comments.
Oh.
Because sometimes the fans them must say things and you not think say initially say I did you the person I talk, you know. But then you start read the comments them on the page them on social media and then you go say, oh, so me Karim did I talk for you, get in your head. You understand? So stop read comments, man. Low it, man. Just get in the studio. Drop it on a track. We're gonna take a break, guys. Nice. The Merry Christmas nice, man. You understand? We're gonna take a break, guys. This is Bwoyatingz After Dark right here on Nationwide 90 FM.
Do you have a consumer-related issue? Want to learn more about matters concerning you as a consumer? Well, keep it locked to Nationwide 90 FM for the Consumer Hour with me, Nora Gay Banton. Weekdays from 9 to 10 a.m. For all your consumer-centric matters, stay tuned to the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM, a revolution in media.
It's Monday, get over your blues. Or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The E-Zone is here for you. With the Stinger Honey Bee
and Karim Bwoyatingz
from 3 to 5 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM.
We've got your entertainment news.
Then we want to hear your views. Why you say?
Jump in the mix.
Or the hot seat.
Don't miss our brain busters.
Or the crazy giveaways.
Let's talk fashion.
Send us your outfit of the day. Ooh, cutesy. Very demure.
Are you looking for love?
Come on one of our blind dates. Send your request to ezoneblindates@gmail.com. That's ezoneblindates@gmail.com.
And stay tuned for your confessions.
These are my confessions. Share them with us at ezonconfessions@yahoo.com. I mean, is this planet Earth?
Is it?
I don't know. Let me check. Either way, it's got a buzz.
And a bugger.
Ow! Ow!
As we grow older, there are many challenges that we have to confront, but these years can represent the best in our lives. Coming of Age during Nationwide This Morning on Thursdays explores issues persons 50 and over confront. It also provides expert opinions on how we can improve the quality of our lives as we get older. That's Coming of Age, this and every Thursday during Nationwide This Morning at 6:51 a.m.
Disaster music.
All right, welcome back to Bwoyatingz After Dark. So just one final story, and if you're just joining us, our topic of the night is keeping abreast breast implant illness awareness, and we're going to also have a Dr. Thomas, who is a cosmetic surgeon, on, and we also will be having the Jamaica Cancer Society as well. And our question of the night is, are breast implants empowering women, or are they putting their health at risk in the name of beauty? So we'll get into all of that, you understand me? But we do have one more story that I actually wanted to get into, because the Gully God returns, you know, Gerald, you understand? Mavado is back in Jamaica after 7 years, clears long-standing warrant. Dancehall star David Mavado Brooks, popularly known as the Gully God, has officially returned to Jamaica after nearly 7 years abroad, making a major moment for fans and the local music scene. The entertainer, who left the island in 2018 following an alleged incident in Cassava Piece that led to an arrest warrant, was seen back in Kingston this week. According to reports, Mavado met with officials at the Constant Spring police station on Wednesday morning, where the warrant was vacated, clearing the way for his full return home. Photos and videos circulated online show the So Special hitmaker relaxing with a jelly coconut near the airport and later greeting associates, including popular promoter CJ Milan, sparking speculation about a possible event or local performance in the near future. That'll be big, by the way. Big. While Mavado has yet to release an official statement, his comeback has stirred excitement across dancehall circles, with fans celebrating what appears to be the end of his long-standing legal troubles and the start of a new chapter for the Gully God on home soil. I'm kind of confused on a lot of things, but you know, I will just shut my mouth and just say welcome back home. You understand?
Yeah.
I would love to see Pana Stage Show right now in the Christmas year where I come up.
Let's see which podcast I can grab him first, and then we get some answers.
Anyways, I just feel like say I have a weapon falling into between. But anyways, my last machine I thought. Right. Right. So I would love to see Mavado, Massacre, Cartel, Alkaline, Pana Show. Not together, like performing together, but just on one show. Brother, that would have mashed up the whole of Jamaica, man. What do you mean, man?
You probably wouldn't need any other artists, you know?
Nobody else. Just the four of them.
Yeah, man.
$100 like Spice tonight somewhere, you understand?
Yeah,
and I ate that, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And then I ate that.
Yeah.
Spice, Shensi, Jada Kingdom, and I just ate that.
Or we could have the generational artists, like 10 decades, 20 decades, 30 decades. Bounty Killer, Beanie Man.
Okay.
Vibes Cartel, Movado.
Okay.
Massacre, Alkaline.
Oh.
450. You know? Yeah.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
I see your vision. I see your vision, my boy. I see your vision.
Mm-hmm.
I see your vision. Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, you know, welcome back home, Gully God. Anyway, gangsta for life. Anyways, that's it for the What's Supposed Stories. We're going to throw things back to DJ Jerome, and then we get the ball rolling. This is Bwoyatingz After Dark right here on Nationwide 90 FM.
Production.
Don't know when I so. This never get to you earth far. And you stay home and feel nice, that's what I say. It's a big league. Yeah, at the big league. Right now, me I live my life and you know what's in my life real. It's a big league. Whoa, it's a big league. It's a big league. From nothing to something, now we up in the big league. Yeah. Right now me thing up like 7 on them gas, the eye job. Ready eye boy, where you watch out in the business, them need the good eye jobs. And them master they got the reach on your yard, and if me can't fly back. Man I laugh off of them gully bigger than a pilot. If you get to you know, we not change how we grow, we just need little dough. Live my life like a show. All man need a the big. Successful life are the anything. They know if you stop me not stop, then me move to the acting.
It's like everybody just a high and buy to feel like them a dear one. Show me not remember them. Them as a me change. Tell them me you're the same man. Do you remember me? No, I don't. Where were you when my mama hungry? I out. Yeah. Do you remember me? Me no recall. None of them never.
All right. So if you're watching on YouTube, there is a gentleman inside of the studio. His name is Sashio, and it's all about the Bust the Youth feature. Now, he's born Miguel Andre Sashio Henry. Your full name. Yeah, born in Portmore and raised between Arakabessa and 3 Miles, St. Mary, Sashio is part of the next generation redefining dancehall, raw, real, and refreshing. Shaped by a musical family and fueled by pure passion, Sashio made his official debut in August 2024 with his Now or Never mixtape, released under his own labels, Sinaloa Music?
Sinaloa Music.
Vibes Music Group. The project pulled nearly 10,000 organic streams across platforms, all without major backing, proving that authentic talent finds its own audience. Now, his upcoming single, Still Solid, featuring Bread Money Nuff. He did some very unique names, you see. Sashio delivers a gritty anthem about loyalty, resilience, and survival in the hustle. His mission is simple: to take over dancehall and make music feel good again. Rooted in experience, powered by purpose, and full of vibes, Sashio is fully Sinaloa and is ready to shell the scene. Welcome to the show.
Blessings, man.
We're going. Where you follow so much name? Miguel, Andre, Sashio, Henry?
Yeah, but it was my father was a lover of literature, so I don't know him. Man just feel like he want to do some poetic things.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. Yeah. So you grew up between Portmore and St. Mary.
Yeah.
There's two different energies, obviously.
Yeah, town and country.
Town and country. How have those places shaped your sound and your story as an artist?
I mean, to be honest, it kind of show me like a wider perspective because I don't know, like, countryman pre like countryman and town man pre like town man. I don't know if you get what I mean.
Totally understand.
Yeah.
Totally understand.
It's like being, I mean, in both different spectrums of the whole thing. It's like you get a different understanding. It's the world bigger than just one place. You know?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Your debut project, Now or Never.
Mixtape.
Right. So it was a mixtape. How many songs were on it?
It was a 13-track project.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Creator. Amazing. Yes. Surviving with Stagoji and a lot more, you know. It did well. It was for our first project, it was well received.
So why did you decide that, you know, that was the moment where you wanted to release a project, and also now that it's been a year since you've released it, what's next for you?
All right, so I mean, prior to that, I was always thinking about releasing a project, but you know, like, in all honesty, we been to do this myself.
Okay.
You understand? So I started doing music professionally back in 2020. You know, COVID. So you don't know, you find something to do them time there. So that's where I started everything, and along the way, my friends pitched in. That's Rhythm Anomaly. He's the one that mixed and mastered the song and recorded me same way. Big him up, and we just grew over the years, grew until we realized, you know, reach one point now where we're dip on par with enough people there in terms of like the quality of the sound, you know. So stay on, we just compile some songs together and we just release it. For sure, the extent of the artist same way. For sure, say Sasha is versatile. Don't feel like say you just have to get one sound from Sasha, because if you really if you get the time and you listen to the Now or Never, you'd see what I'm saying. There's a different vibration for every song. Because even so, for some reason, me as a man, how me fall in love with music was true. I love lyricism. Cartel them and my artists, Eminem them, etc. And it's like, over the years, I just grew up maturing in the music. You learn say there are other elements that really and truly are
Them I know say that company already. Oh, okay. Right.
There are other elements that, you know, make the music more enjoyable. So it's like, me as an instrumentalist, I just love music. From a band, my people and just give me instruments. So it's like, it just embedded in me one certain way. So it's like, no, then time reach in the industry and realize I make my own sound and make my own music and I do one thing. I say, why not release it? And stay and realize when we release it now, it was well received. We realized that we have a support system we never even could have imagined, to be honest. Cause before I just me in my closet with my bro, just there, so I record 2 tunes until we stay so boom and get certain things compiled together and try formulate a strategy and thing, and realize it work out pretty well.
What is the hardest part about being an independent artist in Jamaica as a young youth and upcoming artist?
If you don't go out there, nobody not give to you. To the hardest part, you have to know, say, if you want this, you have to go out the feet. You have to. Because in reality, like, people are people. So you might get a good reception today, but you lift your spirits, and in the same breath here, a minute later, you might just get a reception where, boy, it broke your spirits until you leave. I've had good and bad experiences in the music, and them things, they help me to grow as an artist. And I say, well, boy, if me did for really sit down and make how people feel about me so much, me not go do it. So I have to know, say, me I do it feel love, me I do it because I love it. Love it from morning, from me baby, because I grew up in the church. So naturally, music I got just there in your genes. So Yeah, man, growing up and then, you know, kind of get bad on some style and then stay. Yeah, start going at the music and thing, you realize, all right. This really has something we just embedded in it, because the most consistent thing in my life, other than, I don't know family and anything, there was music up until this day. And music are the most consistent thing in my life. So, yeah, man, we just do it and I do it from our heart, and I just hope we make ourselves something out of it. So,
yes.
So far, so good, right?
Okay. Your upcoming single, Still Solid, what inspired the song and what do you want people to take from it?
I mean, what inspired the song? I mean, it was just another song to motivate myself, you know, and I'd really want anybody who hear it to be motivated just to see him, because the lyrics them say self-explanatory, still solid, not invalid. Every time I rise, me think on it. Oh, me I find the food for bring that in, because poverty a trash, go find a bin. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, because the connection that man we want to know, say everybody who I listen to, because we are ambitious youth right now, they on my hand, ambition for sure. Say we not pre nothing lily, we are pre some different things in this life, yeah. So, man, everybody will listen to his song, and no matter how them go through, no matter what lick them down in a life, no matter how life set them back and thing, just know say you're still solid, man. You're not invalid, you're not broke up, you're not dead. You still have life, you still have breath.
Yes.
You still can jump up and go get it and make things better for yourself. It might not happen today, but it will happen tomorrow. Or if it not happen tomorrow, it might happen a couple days or a couple weeks or a couple years down the line. But it must happen. For you believe in yourself and have faith in your God and where you believe in it. I go get it. Yeah,
so this song will be released when exactly?
Well, any moment now.
Any moment. All right. So for the persons listening and are watching right now who would like to find you on socials to follow you, where can they go?
Well, on Instagram and TikTok, Bad Sashio them. YouTube Sashio. Audio Max Sashio. Sashio Music. See it, yeah. Just Sashio everywhere. SACHIO. Just look for red, white and green.
Red, white and green. That is it. And which song will you be performing for us tonight?
Still Solid.
Still Solid. All right, so what we're going to do is just throw things back to DJ Jerome, and then the next voice you'll be hearing from is Sashio's, and then right after that we jump into the topic of the night. All right, guys, and as promised, here he is, Sashio with Still Solid.
That is it. Still solid, no invalid. Stacks and bands, bread money enough, but still solid. No invalid. Every time me rise, me think on it. Oh, me a find the food fi bring that in. Poverty you a trash, go find a bin. Still solid, no invalid. Every time me rise, me think on it. Oh, me a find the food fi bring that in. Poverty you a trash, go find a bin. The streets done me in a worry, I me know ya. Life ya and a joke, me coulda clown out. Take a look at me, see say my destiny. That a something when me have to control now. Stay true to myself, never sold out. Life why some me energy in the grounds out. Me see all friends turn new flows. Now I pray for things I me not know about. Me still hurt, me nah sit and front door. Solid with it, yeah me have it fully loaded out. Jump ship and sink I try show but meds falling gonna falling I go show up. Coulda never play a fake that me sure about. Me stay real from my crown to my core bro. All goal of make your funds go up more. Send me every to pour more. Solid, no invalid. Every time me rise, me think on it. Oh, me a find the food fi bring that in. Poverty you a trash, go find a bin. Still solid, no invalid. Every time me rise, me think on it. Oh, me a find the food fi bring that in. Poverty you a trash, go find a bin. Solid, cause me tougher than a stone and a greatness in a me blood a flow. Living a me dream, them till them turn in a me home. Ambition in still in a me bone. Yeah, me still have a goal. Fi grant every wish in a me dome. And that's why me living a the road. No do nothing for sure. We a see better pan the scope and mummy fi good at that me know. Me daddy too. I'm grow me rough so him a fi happy too. Me stumble but man still infallible. So you nah go see man fall like a tissue. Give thanks for dogs we turn family too. Purge God, OG and anomaly too. We a come from poor like follicle. As a product of the garrison, tell you know we still solid. No invalid. Every time me rise, me think on it. Oh, me a find the food fi bring that in. Poverty you a trash, go find a bin. Still solid, no invalid. Yeah man, big up in a Bwoyatingz. Hopeful every time man. Once in a while man, sashay them.
About the people once again, how they can find you on all socials, please and thank you.
Yeah man, everywhere man, Instagram, TikTok, all of them man. Bad Sashio them.
Sashio.
Sachio for Sashio. You understand?
I was not expecting that sound. You have a far future to go. Me not ask Christ. Like that was very impressive. Just go and do it. And when you release a song officially, you can just send it to you and all these things. You understand?
Man, no
all right. Well, that was Sashio, guys. We're gonna throw things back to DJ Jerome on the ones and twos. That was Still Solid by Sashio.
Stocks and bonds, bread money enough, but still solid, no invalid. Every time me rise, me think on it. Oh, me a find the food fi bring that in. Poverty you a trash, go find a bin. Still solid, no invalid. Every time me rise, me think on it. Oh, me a find the food fi bring that in. Poverty you a trash, go find a bin. The streets done me in a worry, I me know your whole life. Yeah, and a joke, me couldn't clown out. Take a look at me, see say my destiny. That a something with me have to control now. Stay true to myself, never sold out. Life why you saw me energy in the grounds out. Me see all friends turn new foes. Now I pray fi kill me for things so me no know about. Me still hurt, me nah sit and front door. Solid with them, can me have it fully loaded out. Jump ship and sink and try show about. Meds folly, then I folly, I go show up. Coulda never play a fake that me sure about. Me stay real from my ground to my core, bro. Whole goal of make your funds go up more. Send me every to pour. Still solid, no invalid. Every time me rise, me think on it. Oh, me I find the food fi bring that in. Poverty you a trash, go find a bin. Still solid, no invalid. Every time me rise, me think on it. Oh, me I find the food fi bring that in. Poverty you a trash, go find a bin. Solid, got me tougher than a stone. And a greatness in a me blood a flow.
Me na dream boy know this. 4 series, parkside, a 3-story. On the balcony, living like a real tourist. I reminisce on the days me never mean no dish. She don't see me with a smile, I know me feel about it. Real glory. Don't see me, a man, we do it so quick. Go round the G, already know them want to be round me. About the press, I start to whip and then the speed out. For them keep up. Me a go hard on my song, them a creep up. For real, a reality, my dream turn young. Go get a youth hero. No one more want me, I start from zero. No my bank account zero. And me a tell you nothing never come free, bro. Me know hustle from me idea, I'm a nick up.
Them say, great man always, I go get a fight. Try be yourself and them say why. Now me make me do what me like. Now me make me do what me like. Shut them out, not say a damn thing. Me just want them to know say I want king. Can't tell me no. Remember me lead out, me no follow back up. See say them a moving proper. I want king and them to know that I'm me. A lot of them try to gain me energy. Oh, yeah, them feel man a fool you. Me sit down and I free the strategy. Me have to prove some worthy. No matter what them approve, no matter me. If me wrong, me hold my composure. If they fight, me fight back as a soldier. After all, me know what me stand for. I'm a goal, me I go after. More than teach me learn. More than teach me learn. Daddy tell me, said son, one thing in a life, make sure say your bridge is not burner.
Remember when me the power daddy. I know me never, no man feel proud of me. And after that me sleep hungry. I must see by the cover me. Me never forget the board house. The one bed with 4 of me. Them things that make me sing song. Hard life too cold daddy. Me tell you the patience in life make me stronger. He made me grow with a hunger. Remember me grow. Hey, remember me grow. And I will never forget where me come from. Life the dark like dungeon. Remember me grow. Never forget how me grow. Y'all hear me, y'all hear me, y'all hear me, y'all hear me.
They don't know my story. They just know my sound. They don't know how far I'm coming from. They don't know my story. They just know my sound. They don't know how far. Oh, them a go let me know hungry before. Oh, them a go let me know stumble before. You have to make it when you're humble for sure. Crips in a cup and none around me a pour. Oh, them a go like to me born in the riches. How them know when man asleep on the floor. But from a man, me say me gone to the riches. Mommy no worry, me can't let go. So them now on and them switch up. Look how me girl them bought me before. But I've seen at the place when me bad up. Why start me never run way before. And even when me roll into the party, for sure, them would all love to see up on the asphalt. Now I'm to be young and a toy. It's like bad mind and kill them. I only need for the cure. Me say me know when me got that yeah. How that bring you down.
All right. Once again, guys, welcome back to Bwoyatingz After Dark. Our topic of the night is keeping abreast breast implant illness awareness. As I've said earlier, we're going to be having the Jamaica Cancer Society here and also Dr. Thomas, who is a cosmetic surgeon, to speak on this topic. Now, just to get the topic started and the ball rolling, let's keep it real. Breast implants have become a big part of modern beauty culture. They're silicone or saline-filled shells that are surgically placed under the breast tissue or chest muscle to enhance size, shape, or fullness. Now, some women do it to feel more confident or to reclaim their bodies after pregnancy, weight loss, or even any other form of surgery. Now, others do it to align their outer look with how they already feel inside. Now, according to the American Society of Plastic Surgeons in 2024, breast augmentation ranks among the top cosmetic surgeries globally, with over 300,000 procedures done yearly in the US alone. It's a booming industry, but one that's starting to raise serious questions about what we're really trading for beauty. Now, here's where the conversation gets deeper. Breast implant illness, or BII, isn't your typical post-surgery side effect. It's a term used by women who've developed symptoms like fatigue, brain fog, joint pain, depression, or even hair loss months or years after getting implants. The FDA and other global health agencies have started taking note as thousands of women have come forward sharing eerily similar experiences. What makes it complex is that there's no official medical diagnosis yet, meaning some women are left fighting to be believed. Scientists are still studying whether the body's immune system reacts to the implants as a foreign object, triggering inflammation or autoimmune-like responses. So while for some, implants boosts self-esteem, for others, it becomes a health battle they've never saw coming. And that's the heart of tonight's discussion. Are breast implants truly empowering, or are they silently putting women's health on the line? So that is the introduction to the topic, guys. We're going to take a break. This is Bwoyatingz After Dark right here on Nationwide 90 FM.
Beat the heat with Fontana Pharmacy and ATL. From August 18th to September 19th, spend $10,000 or more at any Fontana Pharmacy island-wide and you'll have a chance to win amazing prizes. And the grand prize, a brand new AC unit from ATL. Simply write your full name, telephone number, social media handle, and email on the back of your receipt and place it in the entry box in store. Conditions apply. Visit our socials and website for more details. Authorized under the Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Need reliable security for your business? Dual Protective Security is the perfect choice, providing round-the-clock security solutions and customer support. Our security experts will work with you to create customized solutions that fit your needs and budget. Contact us today and enjoy the peace of mind you deserve with their unbeatable security services. Dual Protective Security. Call 876-676-6987 or 876-415-4564.
For over 30 years, Chris and Charles has been financing your goals, dreams, creating your great moments. Celebrate the occasion with us. Borrow $1 million, pay less than $25,000 monthly, and get 30% off your processing fees. No guarantor needed. Call 876-920-4189 or WhatsApp 876-838-9028. Conditions apply. When you think loan, think Chris and Charles.
I'm Dennis Brooks.
I'm Marlon Campbell.
I'm Floyd Green.
And I'm Garth Williams. Catch us on the Jamaican Dads podcast right here on Nationwide 90 FM, Thursdays at 8 p.m. with a repeat on Sundays at 6 p.m.
The Jamaican Dads podcast is all about providing men with a healthy, safe, and functional forum to tackle many of the taboo topics that concern our masculinity.
Like everyone else out there, we're dads of varying amounts of experience who come from different backgrounds and often view the world differently.
We're definitely not perfect, but we are all brethren and we're all committed to this piece of rock called Jamaica.
Too often, there are no safe spaces for men to explore the issues which are important to us.
Plus, most of the content out there about parenthood is produced by women, for women. So we think it is important that we be the change we want to see.
Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Jamaican Dads with a Z.
And definitely join us here on Nationwide 90 FM every Thursday at 8 p.m. with a repeat on Sundays at 6 p.m. for the Jamaican Dads podcast. It's a revolution in media.
Feeling fine for just feeling like all about your love, like all.
Mrs. Rashane Reed-Kumson is a passionate health communication specialist serving as Executive Director of the Jamaica Cancer Society. She leads the organization's mission to reduce the burden of cancer through public education, screening, and advocacy. With over 16 years of experience, she has designed and executed impactful communication campaigns across the health, trade, and social development sectors. Before joining the society, she was the Director of Public Education and Public Relations at the Trade Board Limited. Mrs. Reed-Kumson holds a Master of Arts in teaching from the Michael University College and a Bachelor of Arts in Media and Communication from the University of the West Indies, Mona, along with certifications in Strategic Planning, Supervisory Management, and Project Management. Welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Thank you for having me, Kareem.
Anytime. So let's just jump right into it just real quickly. Just give us an overview of the Jamaica Cancer Society. What exactly is it and what do you guys do?
The Jamaica Cancer Society is located at 16 Lady Musgrave Road. We are a non-profit, non-governmental organization with a mandate to defeat cancer in all its forms. We offer 3 main services: prostate screening, pap smears, and the mammograms. But we are primarily known for offering mammograms.
Love that. All right, so breast implants and augmentation, what are these really for the listeners or the viewers who might just not know?
Well, it's Breast Cancer Month. We're in Breast Cancer Month, October, and so during this month, we have heightened awareness of breast cancer, how it is treated, different signs, symptoms, general public education. During this time as well, a lot of survivors are doing a lot of presentations and persons get to interact. I'm just coming from an engagement at the Kiwanis Club of Young Professionals. So a lot of survivors engage with the public to share their story and their experiences. And one aspect of sharing that story is for those who have done mastectomies. So they have removed one breast or both breasts. Tonight, the lady even she pulled down her bra and showed us, and she hasn't had reconstructive surgery because it's expensive. It's not something you can just walk into the shop and pay $200 and get it. And so for many of our survivors, having that aspect of femininity still is important. So being able to have reconstructive surgery is an important part of their recovery and an important part of just being or feeling whole again. I know that the Jamaica Cancer Society, obviously, you guys are doing an amazing job as it relates to just communication and letting women and men know how important it is to get screened. I kind of want to shift gears as it relates to screening for breast cancers. Are we seeing more women coming forward for screenings, or is the fear still keeping many of them away? What I'll say, I don't have empirical data to say if less women are coming right now. But what I can say for sure is that more women are presenting with breast cancer at the late stage, at stage 3, at stage 4, when the lumps are visible, when the breast is rock solid, when the pus or other liquid, none other than breast milk, is oozing from the breast. And that's something that we would not like to see, because when breast cancer is detected earlier, you have a better chance of survival, the treatment cost is less, and the whole process takes a less toll on your body. So we want to see more women who are presenting annually to us for their annual checks, rather than coming to us when something wrong, when they feel the lump or when they see something oozing out of the nipple. So we want you to do your annual check so that it can be detected earlier if there is any breast cancer.
Wow. Now this year is inaugural early detection saves lives radio telethon. What exactly is this?
Well, it's a fundraiser.
Okay.
It's a fundraiser, and that fundraiser is part of our thrust to get a new mammography machine, because the one that we have now is approaching the end of its useful life. You like you have a TV or you have a fridge, and you can't tell. You can't tell. So we can tell it's going. So we want to have a new one, and the goal for that is $50 million. So we are using this telethon to raise funds. Individuals can call in they can click on our website. There's a donate button on the Jamaica Cancer Society's website, www.jcs.live. They can donate. The banking details are there,
Okay.
etc.
Nice. So guys, just go and donate every little Muckle. That is it. What are some of the staple activities being observed then? It's October, we're at the middle of the month.
Yes.
Some of the staple activities being observed during Breast Cancer Awareness
October
Month.
is a packed month for us at the Jamaica Cancer Society. Sometimes we have even up to 5 presentations per day. It's a very heightened month, a lot of interest. Breast cancer touches a lot of persons, and so they're very interested. One of our staple events is World Mammography Day, and that's observed worldwide. And so on this Friday, October the 17th, we will be observing World Mammography Day at the Jamaica Cancer Society. That event is powered by Jamaica National, the National Health Fund, and we have also partnered with Talk About It Limited to offer the counseling aspect, because that's very important, especially in light of what we have been seeing in Jamaica recently. The emotional toll that a diagnosis can have on you is pretty serious. So we have partnered with Talk About It Jamaica. We're offering free mammograms, not just on Friday, but all the way back to the 29th.
Nice.
So it's not World Mammography Day for us, it's World Mammography Week.
Love that.
So free mammograms courtesy of Jamaica National and the National Health Fund.
Absolutely do love that. Also, let us kind of shift gears to the men. Can men also get breast cancer?
Yes.
How common is it?
Not very common.
Okay.
Not very common.
So what
But
should
they
men be
can.
looking out for as well? Lumps and stuff like that?
Yes. So the breast. So men can't do a mammogram because they don't have the actual breast to be placed under the machine. So what we encourage men to do is the breast self-exam, which you use your 3 main fingers and you go around the breast or chest area in a clockwise direction and you squeeze. Right, to feel if there is anything there. For women, we encourage them to do that continuous motion in a circular motion and get closer to the nipple. And then when they're finally at the very end, they squeeze the nipple to see if there is anything there.
Okay, so the man them, please and thank you.
Breast self-exam.
Yes, do your
And
part.
look in the mirror. The breast self-exam is not just one that involves touch, but it involves a physical look at the area. So you look in the mirror. Some of we not looking at the mirror.
Yes.
So looking
I think
at
that
the
is
mirror.
the problem too, you know.
Yeah, and for the women whose breasts are droopy, lift it up.
Lift it up and,
it's
and
your
go on
breast,
it. Go on it, please.
Because sometimes there are lumps underneath, but because you're just looking at the upper area, you're not seeing what's underneath. So it's important for you to look at your breast and touch your breast. Do your exam.
There's another myth also that others think that breast cancer only runs in certain families. Can we debunk that, please?
I wouldn't necessarily want to debunk it because a family history does increase your risk of breast cancer. So for me, I have prostate cancer in my family and breast cancer, which means that men in my family and women should be screening earlier. So the recommended age for screening for prostate and breast is 40, age 40. But if you have a history, you should be screening earlier, like about 30 and 35. We have women who are survivors who were diagnosed at age 16, 19. I have a young lady, she was diagnosed at 19 and she's a 23-year breast cancer survivor. And she still look young, so we wonder, she still look young, so that's something to consider. So age increases the risk, but also family history. That's a very strong one.
Okay. So one of the most uncommon misconceptions that you've encountered.
One of the most common is that persons think you must have a symptom for breast cancer. One of the most common symptoms is no symptom at all. So that's one of the most common symptoms. When you start seeing symptoms, that means that the tumors and the cancer has progressed. Probably to stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. And the higher, we have 4 stages, so the higher it goes, the less chance of survival. I think stage 4 is about 16% survival rate, while stage 1 is 90-something%. So you see the big difference. So we want to ensure that early detection saves lives.
And then to a point that you just said about sometimes there are no symptoms at all.
No symptoms.
So then there are a lot of people now who are saying saying, well, sometimes we go looking for it. So if we don't know, then nothing not wrong. We just continue living. What are your thoughts on that?
Tonight she was at an engagement that I was at, and she said she did a mammogram like 3 months before she felt something. So it's important to do your mammogram, but it's also important to check, because if she wasn't checking, that would have been picked up at her next mammogram 9 months later when it would have advanced. So it's important to also do your check, even though you're having your mammograms done annually.
If someone's listening right now and they can't afford a private clinic visit, what's the best way for them to get in touch with the society or book a mammogram?
Well, as I said, we have
it's
free mammograms.
From Friday to the 29th.
From Friday to the 29th. Get it while it's hot.
So if you're in a predicament there, get it free from from Friday until the 29th.
And we also have other individual and corporate donors from time to time that would donate either a number of mammograms, or they'll give us an amount to say, use this for free mammograms. So talk to us.
Yes. All right. So before I let you go, because tonight we're talking about breast surgeries, cosmetic surgeries. Have you heard of any cases where women have said, after maybe doing cosmetic surgeries, to enlarging their breasts, they've detected anything as it relates to cancerous or?
Well, in our side of the world, most of the breast reconstructive surgery or breast augmentation is done as part of breast reconstruction. So most of the cases that I'm familiar with, they're not enhancing their breasts. They're creating back their breasts to get back their dignity and their femininity. So I've not heard of any situations where it has presented a challenge. What I know for sure is that they welcome it, and they welcome the opportunity when they can afford it, because this is not something cheap, as I say.
Oh, yes,
it's not something you walk in the shop and say, sell me a pound of rice.
Yeah.
So the women who have reconstructive surgery are those who can afford it, or they fundraise or seek help from family, friends, to give them the support to get it done. So it's an important aspect of their journey in reclaiming their lives.
I alluded to it that that was going to be a part of my final question, but this might be my final question now. I've had family members before whom, they've battled with breast cancer. They've, done the surgery, and it came back rapidly.
That's a possibility.
I want to touch on the husbands on the other end, because oftentimes we don't talk about how it can also impact the person who is kind of the caretaker, perhaps caregiver rather, perhaps. Let us just touch on that just a little bit. How can that affect them mentally, and what advice would you give to the caregivers out there?
For one, I would say to family members, if you have a family member that is diagnosed, support them in any possible way. There are some diagnosed individuals that have no support. And there are some who have a lot of support. Support your family members emotionally, physically, financially, every alley.
Please
support them. They need it. Sometimes they just need somebody to follow them to chemotherapy. Something as simple. You might think that's so simple,
It's a big deal.
I know a young lady, she's a survivor, and she accompanied another newly diagnosed to chemo. She never had nobody. Imagine, you're diagnosed and you're going to chemo and you have nobody to accompany. And she said she held her hand and she started crying, and she said, no bother with that. I am here. That's so comforting. Some persons might think that, money them a look. Yes, they might a look money, but they need somebody there with them physically to provide the emotional support. Because it's very draining.
It is.
They're wondering if the chemo going work. They wonder if they're going to be able to afford the next round of chemo, because it's not cheap. It's something they have to purchase. So the emotional support, I find, is lacking. Also, too, for those who take on the burden of a caregiver, for example, let's say I was a caregiver. I have nobody to support me as the caregiver. So caregivers need support too.
As well.
So that's another thing we're advocating for during this month. Support the caregivers because they're carrying a heavy load. They might not be crying in front of you, but when they go to bed at night time, the pillow wet. So support the caregivers. They need some help. call in to check on them, not just to ask how the mother doing or the father doing, but ask them how them are doing too.
Yes,
we need to find out how they are doing, how they are coping, because it's a huge challenge, especially if they work. Some persons don't get the time off from work to battle this disease or to care for their parents or to care for somebody they love. So we also need to follow up and check on them.
The theme this year, check it, catch it, beat it.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
It's about survivorship.
Yes.
It's about early detection first, because you're going to check it. You're going to check it yourself.
Yes.
And you're also going to do your mammogram. That's part of the checking it. If you're diagnosed, you're going to catch it, right? So the test results will show, and that's how you catch it. And if you have it, we are going to beat it.
Yeah, beat it, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Survivorship.
Man. Yes.
That's what the theme is about.
I love it.
So check it,
yes,
catch it, beat it.
I absolutely do love it.
Yes.
Remind us again about the early detection saves life.
It's on Tuesday, October 28th at the Jamaica Cancer Society. We'll be on 2 platforms, Gospel JA, Sun City FM.
Yes.
We'll be doing free prostate screening, free mammograms, etc. Lots of samplings, excitement, giveaways. Come and support us. We have our merchandise on sale. We have pins, ribbons, bracelets, etc. So just give us your support.
Yes, and if they would like to donate, what's the website again?
www.jcs.live.
Yes.
Click the donate button.
Please, and also can you just remind them of the social media handles?
So we're on Instagram, Jamaica Cancer Society 876, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn.
Okay, and you said something about free mammograms as of this Friday to the 29th.
To the 29th.
All them can sign up, all them can get it.
First come, first serve.
That is it?
Open at 7:30 a.m.
Yes. That's amazing, just amazing. You guys
and
are
don't forget us when October is done. Breast cancer.
It continues.
Yes, breast cancer is diagnosed at any time, 24/7, 365.
Yes. Lend your support, please, and thank you. Thank you so much, Roshane Reid-Combson.
Thank you.
It was amazing.
Thank you and your team.
And thanks to the Jamaica Cancer Society, man, just for all that you guys have been doing. With just the outreach and the mobile screening and just the communication and getting information out there. Keep on doing the good work.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. Well, that was Mrs. Roshane Reid-Combson, Executive Director of the Jamaica Cancer Society. We're going to throw things back to DJ Jerome on the ones and twos and continue with the discussion of the night.
All about your love. All about your love. It's all about your love. Like all about your love. Really like for just, feeling fine for just. Spend my life for you, I die for us, fight for us. Spend my life for you, young king of pretender. Something to remember. She hunting for a spender. The world freeze when they enter. You're pretty like Lily, can you please take the center? Wow, missing your jewel, me Gucci lenser. What a skin tender, you look like my Benza. She gon' surrender, I gon' caress you. Best friend, yeah. You loving her extend, yeah. You move out, I know where them say. Feel like love for the first time. Me see your girl, me get the right vibe. Right style, cute face with the bright smile. Really like for just, feeling fine for just. Spend my life for you, I die for us, fight for us. Spend my life for you, really like for just.
All right, guys. Once again, our topic of the night is keeping abreast breast implant illness awareness, and our question of the night is: are breast implants empowering women, or are they putting their health at risk in the name of beauty? Now, before we get Dr. Thomas inside of the studio, why people get breast implants? DJ Jerome, just one answer me and ask from fear. Why do you think women choose breast implants in today's society? Go on again.
Lack self-esteem, insecurities.
I not hear you. So good.
Check.
Whoa. Okay. Lack self-esteem or insecurities?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would think.
All right. Now, over the years, breast implants have moved from taboo to mainstream. What started as a hush-hush surgery in the 1960s is now one of the most common cosmetic procedures worldwide. The American Society of Plastic Surgeons in 2024, as I've said earlier, there have reports that over 30 breast augmentations are done in the US each year, and the numbers keep growing. Now, thanks to social media, celebrity influence, and shifting beauty standards, more women now see implants as a form of self-expression, confidence, and choice. Now, these are some reasons women choose breast implants today: body confidence and self-esteem, to feel more comfortable and confident in their appearance. It can also be post-pregnancy, Jerome, or weight loss changes. Now, to restore the volume or shape lost after childbirth or major weight loss, breast reconstruction, just as what Dr. Mrs. Kumson said earlier, it could be a part of their healing and recovery process, right? After a mastectomy, right? So they've been detected that they have breast cancer. They had to, unfortunately, remove one of their breasts to save their lives, and then them go for the reconstruction. You understand? Also, balancing body proportions to achieve better symmetric or enhanced body shape. Also, social media and celebrity influence, because this is a thing nowadays to get surgery. Women all about I get surgeries because they see their favorite influencers and their favorite celebrities, and you know it's now a trend to have the body, and everybody want dolly body and all these things. Also, fashion and aesthetics to feel more confident in clothing and swimwears. Career or public image, especially for influencers or entertainers whose appearance impacts their brands. Number 8, personal empowerment, choosing what makes them feel beautiful and in control. And number 9, age-related changes to restore fullness over time. We can carry in Dr. Thomas, no codes, but in the meantime, let me just see if I can just find a couple comments over here. Andre Henry on YouTube says, I have no qualms about breast reconstruction as the breast is part of our femininity. However, many others do it for vanity purposes. Carisha Markland says, my next trip to Jamaica, I shall be going to the Jamaica Cancer Society to do my breast check each year. Last year, time did not permit me. US charging an arm and leg to do it. My family plagued with fibroids. I started doing my regular checks, and when my doctor says I have a few, we do the surgery. She also continued to each their own with breast implants, especially when it's for cosmetics. I saw some comments earlier in the chat, but I guess they are gone, because I know I saw somebody, had responded to the question of the night. I'm going to see if somehow throughout the night I can find it back. Now, if you guys are watching on YouTube, I do have a next guest, and if you watch the E-Zone today, this gentleman was on the show earlier. Let me just set this so people them can see you and all these things. Doc, welcome back to the studio. Welcome back to the studio. Art, so this is your microphone. Just put it as closely as possible, please, and thank you. Dr. Thomas, guys. Yes. So someone says, Samina, please, do you really forget it to get in, Samina? Because I saw your comment today about the respectable doctor. You're not going to continue like that. But yes, he is back. Dr. Romario Thomas is a leading Jamaican dermatologist and aesthetic specialist, leading as the head of the dermatology division at Kingston Public Hospital and the National Chest Hospital. He's also the chief medical officer at Janus Medical Surgical and Aesthetics Group, where he focuses on advanced aesthetic and reconstructive procedures. As the founder and CEO of Absolute Skin Inc., if you guys missed that today, please go on YouTube and watch it. It's an app that's going to come out that I'm totally obsessed about. Dr. Thomas is revolutionizing skincare through technology. Love it. This upcoming Absolute Skin app is launched in beta on iOS in 2 days. So that's on Friday?
Yeah.
On Friday.
Yes.
Okay, so on Friday, uses AI-powered skin scanning in partnership with Visual DX to bring users identify their skin conditions and also explore treatment options from their phones right in their yard. But tonight, Dr. Thomas will be joining us to discuss the medical realities of breast implants and the illnesses that can arise from cosmetic procedures, shedding light on how awareness, technology, and responsible care can redefine beauty and health in Jamaica. But we're going to continue with Dr. Thomas right after the break.
Forget ordinary, think Liquimolly. Get a 15% discount on all Liquimolly oils and additives from April 25th to July 30th at all Burt's Auto Parts locations. Buy 4 or more Liquimolly engine oils or 4 transmission oils, you get a free LM40 all-purpose cleaner. But hurry up, the offer runs while stocks last and conditions apply. Forget ordinary, think Liquimolly. And remember, it hurts if you don't check Burt's.
Hi there. Here's some good news for these trying times. Quote, by God's word, I can see where I'm going. They throw a beam of light on my dark path. Unquote. Psalm 119, verse 105. Listen for God's word weekdays at 5:45 a.m. and 12:55 p.m. through
Oasis. Stop by for a refreshing drink and share a God perspective for the day.
Oasis. Weekdays 5:45 a.m. and 12:55 p.m. right here on Nationwide, a revolution in media.
The rebroadcast of The Oasis can be heard weekdays at 5:45 a.m.
All right, welcome back to the show, guys. Tonight, once again, we are talking, our topic of the night is keeping abreast, breast implant illness awareness. And our question of the night is, are breast implants empowering women, or are they putting their health at risk in the name of beauty? So before we get into it, Dr. Thomas, can you just answer our question of the night? What do you think? Are breast implants empowering women, or are they putting their health at risk in the name of beauty?
It's 100% empowering.
I know you're going to say that.
110%
Yes.
empowering women.
How do you keep it? All right. So before I jump into the topic, so guys, if you've missed the E-Zone today, Doc was on the show earlier. Just quickly tell us where we can find all information about the app, about the Absolute products as well. Because somebody on my TikTok was asking you about your skincare routine, and you said obviously it's your own brand, it's Absolute products. So how we can find the products and how we can get more information about the app.
All right, so absoluteskincare.com is our website. You will see the brightening line available for purchase there, as well as you can find information about our app. And if you're a professional, meaning a dermatologist or an esthetician, there's also information there on our For Professionals page where you can see, details about the app. Again, we're launching beta testing in a couple of days.
Yes.
And, just keep following the pages, Absolute Skin on Instagram, and my personal page, the website for more details.
Yes. So what is your personal page?
It's Dr._Mario Thomas.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's get right into it. I've always wanted to know, because I have friends who've done cosmetic surgeries, and I've seen a lot of people too who've done cosmetic surgeries whom they look terrible. And I'm always wondering, at what point does the doctor come in and say, I don't think, this, is it volume? I don't even know the terminologies, but I don't really think that, this particular surgery is best for you, or I think we should go for a more minimal look. At what point do you intervene and say, I just don't think this makes sense, or it's too big, or something like that?
For me, in my practice
Yes,
personally,
yes.
I portray, the normal, natural look, right? That's what I pride myself on. So the point is at first consult. You understand? So I'm not the person who's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 on a person and then say, boy, I think it's too much.
Yes.
because I look at it at two standpoints. From a doctor and as a man.
Right.
You understand?
Yes.
So as a doctor, I'm going to say, okay, this is what's safe, this is what's not safe. I don't think that amount of volume would
volume is the word,
stay in the proportion of hip to waist ratio that will make you look good. I don't think your thighs are good enough for that level of projection. I don't think, your skin is going to respond well with just this procedure, or I don't think, you understand? So from the science. And then my personal comes into it, because cosmetic surgery is art. You are sculpting, you're molding, you're reshaping. So your own personality is going to come out into your work and your skill set. So therefore, I can't see something that don't look good and then go do it on a page.
Makes sense.
Definitely, I would not do that. So I pride myself on my art. So I know that when I finish with a patient, it should be someone I look and see and say, wow.
Yes.
She look good.
A job well done.
Job well done.
Yeah.
So sometimes there's a battle, because sometimes the patient comes in with an entirely different desire. And, it's a good doctor who can, counsel her there into the right way. And then it's also a good doctor who's just going to say, no, I'm not going to do that procedure. I don't think it looks good. I'm not going to do it anymore. And then,
So there are two types of, well, based on my knowledge, there are two types of breast implants. Is it saline and
silicone?
Silicone. What are the difference?
All right. So saline is a implant that contains salt water.
Okay.
In terms of its difference is that it's a little bit more prone to rupturing.
Okay.
Right. And but it's a little bit more adjustable in terms of sizing. The silicone has a composite gel that's made of course, silicone, and it gives you a little bit more natural feel. But again, when it's ruptured, if it gets damaged, it's not as obvious, and sometimes you may have to do screening every couple of years to see if it's still intact. Those are the two main common ones. Most common ones, sorry. Yeah, the gummy implant is a new type.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it was kind of like a hybrid. There's also an alternative as well. And just for us to shed some light, that breast cancer we're focusing on, implants aren't the only alternative to reconstruction.
Okay.
Reconstruction after breast surgery for a cancer should be seen as rehabilitation.
Right.
So we're not in cosmetic realm there. We're in the rehabilitation recovery realm.
Yes.
And you can do autologous breast surgery where you rotate tissue from the abdomen to the breast area. They're called flaps. So you can have a tram flap or a ram flap, or rotate tissue from the back to the breast to give back that volume or symmetry. There are also fat transfer. You can take fat from the abdomen, the thighs, and you can place that fat back into the breast area. So it's not just implants. There are several alternatives that can be done after you've done a mastectomy or a lumpectomy for your breast cancer.
Well, that's something new. All right, so can we talk about, you were speaking about the ruptures. Now, I've had somebody in my life whom whom I remember her implants got, and I'm trying to remember which one was it initially. So her first implants got ruptured, and then when she went in, she was explaining that they removed that one and put the other one. So I'm not remember if it's the silicone and put the saline, or if it was a saline and put the silicone. But what causes a rupture in the first place?
So obviously the most thing we think about is trauma. So like sudden impact or trauma or severe, and it has to be severe. Around the mill, my thumb tear is not gonna break. Right. It has to be some severe trauma. At the time of surgery, if there was, we're putting this in, we're still using the scalpel, we're still using needles and stuff like that. There may be like micropunctures or so.
Right.
Implant,
yes.
A saline implant at that time that was probably missed and slowly leaked. There are contractures that can develop, that can shift or deviate an implant and can again lead to rupture. In environments where there's like infection or something like that, it can also increase the possibility of a rupture. So, there are a few different things that will lead down to the path of rupturing, but I want to make the listeners understand, if you don't understand that, it's possible, but not very probably. It's not something that's highly likely. It doesn't happen a whole lot.
Yes.
It's a known risk, but you don't have to say, boy, I'm not doing it because I'm afraid of. It doesn't happen that often for you to say, you know. Yeah. It's a high risk.
Which one of the, again, somebody that I know, boy, we don't know. So, which one of the implants they have to get redone like every 10 years or something like that? All of them?
Yes.
So the saline and the...
Every 10 to 15 years, it's recommended that you change the implant.
So you take them out and put in fresh ones?
Yes.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. What would be a reason you wouldn't perform a breast augmentation on a client? A matter of fact, before I even ask that, what does a consult looks like? So they come in, they say, hey doc, I would like to put in some D cups and I would like to do the saline. What is that procedure looking like before the actual surgery?
Okay, so again, there are different class of patients.
Yes.
So there may be the patient who is post, mastectomy or post surgery for breast cancer. That's a whole different realm that we're going into because we have to look into, their treatment post-op. Are they going to get radiation or chemotherapy? Is it an immediate or delayed reconstruction? And that means that's what us do it right then, or do we wait? There are other health considerations for them as well.
Yeah.
As opposed to somebody who's just doing it for the aesthetics. Right. So one of the first things you assess is what do you want to achieve? What do you want to achieve? Boy, my chest is flat and I want it bigger, perkier, stiffer. Boy, my boobs are long and they deviate to the side.
Yes.
I don't want them down there. I used to have stiff breasts, now I have stiff breasts.
Yes. Yes.
So once we get that, we understand, okay, every consultation starts with a medical history. We want to know a little bit about your background because even though it's cosmetics, everything comes into play. You're going to go through anesthesia, you have to recover to make sure you're the optimal candidate. Then it's really about the physical examination. Trying to determine, what's the best type of implant. By that, we actually you give them the implant. They can feel it. They can look. They can see what the different sizes look like. We know. And it's quite so what the different ones look like. They feel like. Then we speak to them about the approach that we're going to take. The lollipop scar is the most traditional.
What is that?
So lollipop is if you're doing a breast lift, right? Where the incision literally looks like a lollipop because we have to remove the areolar complex and do what's called a rotation flap to rotate it. And then the cut from below the breast comes like down. So it looks like a lollipop.
Oh.
Because if you can imagine, your breasts is a term we use, is pendulous, so they're hanging down, and then we're now removing tissue from the inside and raising it. We'd have to change the orientation of the areola because the areola was pendulous, hanging down. Now the breast is up. If we didn't rotate that areola, it would not sit on the breast. So it's supposed to sit on the breast.
Yes.
So
get it? Yeah.
So that's for a breast lift, but for implants, it's really just an inframammary scar, so right below the breast in the crease. That's usually made, and the implant goes either above or under the muscle, the chest muscle.
What's the recovery time frame like? Couple months?
No, I wouldn't say it's a couple of months. Recovery can be seen in different ways. So there's immediate recovery and there's full healing. So immediate downtime, I would say like 1 to 2 weeks, because during that time, the wound has not yet fully healed. You may even still feel sore, stuff like that. It can be sleeping on the breast and implant and compromising the blood flow. But then you go into the stage where you're up and about, you're a little bit better after weeks to a month, 2 months. But healing is still going on. The capsule is being formed over months, after the procedure. So I would say like you want to go back to work, you know?
Yeah.
That's the question that came. How long I have to take off work?
Mhm.
Probably about two
Okay.
weeks, 3 weeks.
That's not bad.
You can go back.
Yeah. I remember interviewing Dr. Miami years ago on my podcast, and I remember, obviously he's been doing this for a long time, right? And like, I think I asked him at what point did he see a shift where it was acceptable as it is now? Because I can remember when I was living overseas before I came back to Jamaica, and that's like 13 years ago. Plastic surgery wasn't an acceptable thing. So people used to just do plastic surgery, and it was so taboo. Like the women did not want anybody to know that. Even celebrities did not want women to know that they've done plastic surgery at all. And I've been here now for 13 years, and I can't remember at what point or like what was the shift where it's now celebrated more than even having a natural body. At what point, if you can, tell us or recall, was it so highly accepted in our Jamaican culture for, plastic surgery?
I think it's a part of the natural change that we're having as a society and the world.
Okay.
I think it also tracks back to women empowerment as well. Women are becoming more confident, more in control of their lives and their decisions. A lot, I think, one of the aspects of the, back in the day when it was taboo, wasn't much about the women, it was about the men.
That is true.
Yeah. Even though, it's a struggle sometimes to get some men to accept their woman to do, a procedure for either, a multiplicity of reasons. So I think that's one of the changes. Women are becoming more empowered. Health is becoming safer.
Yes.
The procedures are becoming safer.
Right.
They're becoming, more efficient, more attractive in terms of outcome.
Yes.
More accessible. More doctors are doing it.
Nice.
So all those things affect the shift. And then, social media, influencers.
I was just about to ask you that question.
It is plays a big role. You can never deny the role that it's playing. So it's becoming more and more acceptable now for women to be out there saying I do this, and for persons to be following suit.
Do you think then that cosmetic surgeries for aesthetics and how it's now normalized or celebrated, that it can have a negative impact on the younger women who are seeing their favorite celebrity or favorite influencers who are more impressionable, and they're just like, this is so normalized, and because I don't have this hourglass shape, then I'm not beautiful, and is it that this could be harmful in the future, do you think?
I think that and like any other thing when it comes to confidence and beauty and what is normalized as beauty can have a negative influence.
Yes.
Right? So it's on the onus is on us as a society and a family, and to nurture confidence, to nurture self-awareness. And one of the things, there's a line, there's like a gray area where self-confidence doesn't border into naivety. You understand? I should be confident in myself. Say for instance, Mr. Man, when me in high school, a wave cap me used to wear a peer wave. Then a couple years after that, I realized my hair started drop out. I should have the confidence enough to say, here what?
Yeah.
I know my hair, I lose my hair, I gotta shine it off, and I still look good. You understand? A woman should understand that, okay, I know I don't have the biggest butt.
Right.
But I know I still am a confident woman.
Yes.
I look good. I take care of myself. I smell good. And if I want that butt, I can get that.
Then I
But
can
you
get it,
understand?
yeah.
It's not about, I think it's bad and I think it's good, or bashing your self-confidence. It all comes back down to self-awareness.
Yes.
And self-awareness can push you to I want to remain who I am. I love who I am. Or I want to augment what I'm doing.
Yes.
You know, because it's me, and I think I'll be more comfortable looking like that. So I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I and it's kind of off the topic of breast surgery, but since I have you here, I've realized a trend in pop culture where a lot of the women who've had, because obviously maybe, for like a 6-7 year period, it was the outlandish body structure, right? So it was fuller breasts, it was bigger butts, and now I've kind of realized that a lot of them are getting more natural. It's still cosmetic surgery, obviously, but it's more of a natural look. The Kim K's are doing it. The Kylie Jenners are doing it.
Yeah, they're coming back.
Right.
They're honing it back. No, listen. Body shape and body structure are coming like clothes.
That is true.
10 years it was baggy pants and it went to the tight pants. Now it's loose fit and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
That's the trend. It's same with body. In the 1990s, the Kelly Rowlands and everybody is slim and athletic.
Yes.
There was no big body, big breasts or big booty during that time.
That is true.
And they were the hot topics.
Yes.
And then it transitioned into the Megs, the Thunder, the Cardis, and this. And then you see it slowly going back. So it will change. What is popular, what is trending will change. And that also relates to cosmetic surgery. Right? So it's who knows, probably in the next, 10, 20 years, you may see a different
more than likely
art form.
More than likely. So I kind of want to go now to breast implant illness features. And if any of these information is incorrect, you can, obviously this is your expertise. So it's what many women call the range of health problems they experience after getting breast implants, whether silicone or saline. And it's not yet recognized as an official medical condition, but thousands of women worldwide have reported feeling unwell after surgery. Now, health experts, including the FDA, are still studying how the body might react to implants over time, especially since some symptoms tend to fade away once the implants are removed. Now, it's a complex issue that blends medicine, mental health, and the question of what women are willing to sacrifice for beauty. Now, these are some symptoms. Again, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Number one, chronic fatigue, feeling constantly tired after the rest. Why that could be based on your expertise? Like, why do you think this is a symptom of any form of implant?
All right. So the whole idea of breast implant illness, as you mentioned, the evidence is just not there or strong enough to support it as a phenomena or a diagnosis.
Yes.
Right? There has been associations, and there's no meta study or no trial or really a good case series that will put us together. I think it's too individualized, but even so, we cannot deny, the cases or what the patient's voices are saying. So, chronic fatigue, what could be causing it? Is it directly associated with the implant, or is it associated with the perioperative period? Is it the anesthesia that's causing this fatigue? There are so many isolated factors.
Yes.
And if you understand how a trial is done, right? If we introduce practice A, and you are a patient who introduced practice A, but by doing practice A, there's B and C accompanying. You can't really study the effect of practice A.
Right.
You have to take B away, take C away,
and then
understand? So if we're going to study implant, we're going to have to see how can we isolate all the other things that could be causing the fatigue.
Yes.
Right? You're getting anesthesia. You're getting medication, pain medication.
So it could really be anything associated with just the entire surgery, really and truly.
The hormonal imbalance that tends to be said associated with the implant illness. The joint pain. All those things. You just spend a couple hours on a bed not moving. Right? Even during your sleep, when you sleep every night, even though you're immobile, you're not immobile. You're resting for 6 to 8 hours. You're moving. Try sleeping in one straight position just like this.
I can't.
And it would be torture getting up.
Yes.
So imagine a surgery that you do, tummy tuck, a live bobby, and an implant, which lasts 6-7 hours. Then you're also immobilized in the post-operative period. Again, sorry, not immobilized, but you're not moving as much. Right? Joint pain. So it's hard. It's going to be a challenge, and then that's bigger than me. That's bigger than you. But But I think it is something that deserves the time.
Yes.
It deserves the effort and the millions and the effort it takes to flesh out this phenomenon, this illness, because it's important to patients.
All right, so a couple other symptoms, and you've touched on a couple of them. You've touched on joint and muscle pain. There is also brain fog, difficulty concentrating, forgetfulness or mental confusion. There's anxiety and depression, sudden mood swings or unexplained sadness. There's sleep problems, skin issues, hair loss or thinning, headaches and migraines, swollen lymph nodes, hormonal imbalance. There's also breast discomfort and autoimmune-like symptoms and light or sound sensitivity. But you're right, really and truly, I don't think the FDA or any of those other organizations for now can really identify or pinpoint it and say, well, it's really because of the breast augmentation, because there's so many different aspects to make up that one procedure. So I kind of think, it's really going to be hard to just pinpoint.
It really is. It's going to be so hard.
Yeah.
Brain fog, even depression, anxiety. Think about the woman who is going into cosmetic surgery. They have an idea of what they want to look like. Some of them actually do. Some patients do actually have body dysmorphia.
I was about to. Thank you for going there. Yeah.
Body dysmorphia, and they go into the procedure, and it's almost like no matter the outcome, they're just not pleased. They're not there. That is anxiety. It will develop. The anxiety will come.
Yeah.
Especially if they get one bad comment.
So then how you then as a doctor, right, deal with that? Say, for instance, you've done a perfect work and you've done a surgery. It is what exactly they've asked for based on what you're seeing with your eyes. It is perfectly done. Months after, them still look good. It's still holding up. Everything I go good years after. But this patient is constantly saying to you, boy, I kind of feel like I need them bigger or they need to be up more. And you're just like, no, they're perfect. How do you deal with that? Because body dysmorphia is a real thing for a lot of women, well, and men too. But yeah.
I think it's now the art of practicing, medicine where you're able to talk to your patients. So the first thing is to just trying to pinpoint, what their real issue is.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's not about. I can tell you a case I had. I did a surgery on a lady, middle-aged lady. Not the biggest and but she never fat. Never slim either. But
not nice
not the most curvaceous and stuff like
yes.
that. So there wasn't even a lot of fat to transfer. But we did, and she came out looking much better than she went in. And during the post-op period, she was happy. She was loving the results. And then we realized that like 3-4 months after, there's a shift. She's complaining a lot, and we're like, what's going on? Boy, I wanted this and that, and I'm like, and I remember I even pulled up screenshots. I'm like, this is our conversations after you were in love. Like, what is happening?
Yes.
But the more you stand and talk, you realize the spouse was.
I was just about to say that. Yeah. Just about to say that.
The spouse was a problem, and it was imprinting his negativity and thing onto her so much so that she fell out of love with how she was looking. Understand? And then we need to understand that we tend to internalize people's negativity to a point where we start to believe
exactly what they're saying.
And I think that leads to a lot of persons having, I'm just not there.
Yes.
I'm not there yet. I want more. I want to do this. I want to do that. And obviously, there's also the other end of the spectrum where it's totally you. You just can't satisfy. And then there's, you ever realize this phenomenon where you live with somebody, right? And you're putting on weight and the person don't notice. But go out the road and see somebody you see after a month.
You put on weight, man. And I was like, brother, like...
And I said to the person, yo, you couldn't tell me, but they don't realize.
Clearly hit me.
Clearly. They don't realize because you're gradually putting it on in front of them.
Right.
That happens with the patients too. Where they get used to the new body. So they get used to new bodies. All of a sudden, the butt don't look big to them again. The breasts don't look stiff to them again.
Yes.
That's because they've gotten used to it. So when that happened with us, we just draw them before picture and said, this was you. I said, oh, I never yeah. So again, it's not them that's a problem. It's just a natural phenomenon.
Yes.
You get accustomed to seeing yourself like this now. You don't remember
where
you were coming from.
Yeah.
And the desire to augment is still there. Yeah.
All right, good point. We're going to take a break, guys. We are talking about breast implant illness awareness, and I'm still here with Dr. Thomas. We're going to take a quick break and be right back. This is Bwoyatingz After Dark right here on Nationwide 90 FM.
Following hurricane tip is brought to you by Domus Windows and Doors. Have a ground assessment done for the property. When this is done, the soil type that your property is built on is determined, and you would then know how susceptible your home would be to ground movements and if landslides are a possibility. The preceding hurricane tip was brought to you by Domus Windows and Doors. Telephone 876-619-1223.
Everybody needs a helping hand, somebody to understand. In the end, we're all human. For people living with HIV, no discrimination. Here to support them through. Respect you as usual. Got to protect them too. One of your friend or your family, somebody in your community. People living with HIV. Protect, accept, and respect people living with HIV. A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Creative Building Finishes is celebrating 25 years of transforming Jamaican spaces. And we're saying thank you in a big way. Enjoy up to 25% off select items all year long. From bold tiles to breathtaking bathrooms and kitchens. Discover everything you need to create your dream space. Visit us at 5 Red Hills Road or online at creativebuildingfinishes.com. Creative Building Finishes.
Your beautiful finish begins here. As we grow older, there are many challenges that we have to confront, but these years can represent the best in our lives. Coming of Age during Nationwide This Morning on Thursdays explores issues persons 50 and over confront. It also provides expert opinions on how we can improve the quality of our lives as we get older. That's Coming of Age, this and every Thursday during Nationwide This Morning at 6:51 a.m.
Welcome back to Bwoyatingz After Dark. My name is Kareem Bwoyatingz, and I'm here with Dr. Thomas, and we were talking about cosmetic surgeries as it relates to breast implants, and I've learned a lot. So I feel like I'm going to feel in the future. So if it is similar to the future and the surgeries and those that thing.
It's like quick 12 years.
12 years? No, it's so long. Sorry. That is so long. 12 years is long. All right. So just to wrap, what advice would you give to women who are considering to aesthetically get breast implants? And they're weighing their minds, weighing their options. Obviously, the best place to go is to you, but what advice would you give to them?
My advice is to stay strong, stay proud, and let the decision be your decision.
Yeah.
Let it be for you.
Yeah.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So, in terms of understanding why you want to do it, I think it's a conversation you need to have with yourself. Then if that's a decision that you've made, the steps now is to educate yourself. Do some research, find out what are different options, and then do some research on the providers. You know,
Yes.
There are options there. There are other surgeons in Jamaica who do good work and do good breast surgeries. People are one plane ticket away.
Yep.
I would also caution that too as well, about traveling to these countries without support, or just by seeing something on Instagram and stuff like that. It can lead to some issues.
Yes.
But again, there are also spectacular surgeons across the seas. I got several of my training over there. So, one, empower yourself, know what you're doing, be confident in what you're doing.
Right.
Make sure it's safe, and then the sky's the limit from there.
Yeah.
That's my advice I'd give them.
And your practice, if it is that someone is watching and or listening, where are you located, and what other services other than breast implants do you do?
All right, so currently my practice is at 40 Shortwood Road, Shortwood Professional Center on Janus.
Oh, really? That's where you are?
Yeah, that's where we are. We offer, cosmetic surgery, of course, liposuction, 360 BBL, tummy tucks. We do breast and stuff like that. We also do medical aesthetics, Botox, chemical peels, dermal fillers. So that's an option for the girls who are not well endowed but still want volume. We do microneedling, microdermabrasion, even traditional spa therapy. We also engage.
Nice.
We're looking to expand, pretty soon to offer a host of other stuff.
Yes.
Gynae, general surgery, stuff like that. So big things are coming for Janus. And I'm also a dermatologist. So
so he spoke today about his dermatology practice today, and you see, a man of many hats, because tonight he's talking about plastic surgery. Okay, so today on the E-Zone we spoke about your app, and again, I'm in love with the app. A matter of fact, when you left here, to my other co-workers who came in later, I was telling them about it. I am literally selling your app for you, okay? Somebody needs some commission. You understand?
Yeah, I get some products.
Love to see it. Okay, so what is this app about, and how we can get access to the app?
All right, so the Absolute Skin app is basically fusing health tech with skincare. In a nutshell, or users will be able, using their smartphone, to scan their skin or scan any issue they're having with their skin, whether big or small, and the app would be able to detect the skin disease condition and give you a diagnosis.
So nice.
Then it will recommend products that you can use over the counter, and you can order it directly from your phone, and connect you to a dermatologist. So you can book a consult, have a telemedicine consult with a dermatologist from the comforts of your home. You can also do daily scans of the skin, and it gives you a report, oiliness, pigmentation, sagging, hydration, and then it curates a routine for you, tells you what products to get, how to use it, how often to use it, and gives you notifications. One of the biggest things is that, boy, I forget to use it, or the app will give you notifications. Hey, it's time to glow. Start your routine, and then you can check it out from within the app. There are so many things that this app will be able to do.
Yes.
There are features upon features upon features, but you can get the app pretty soon. We're entering beta testing on the iOS system in the next 48 hours. But my plan is that by December, everybody should know about this app and have it in their catalog on their smartphone.
Was this your idea?
Yes, it was definitely my brainchild during residency. Again, because the problems were there. And innovation comes when there's a problem and you develop a solution. We had a problem where, persons in the country couldn't get access to dermatologists.
Yes.
We used to have something called the Country Skin Clinic up at UA, and we had to cancel it. Why? The country people couldn't reach.
Yes.
They don't have the money.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So how do we service the person in Titchfield and the person at Mocha, Clarendon with specialist care? Right? So that's what I said. We can solve this. The world, the technology is there. It's just not being put in the right platform.
Yes.
Right? So now we can have people in country seeing the specialist in Kingston and vice versa.
Yeah.
Right? It's borderless.
Yeah. And you do also have your own products?
Yes.
Yes.
So we have the
skincare products.
Absolute skincare products. We have the brightening line that's currently available. That was my hero line because bleaching is a whole different topic. We can have a Bwoyatingz from bleaching.
We're going to absolutely have you back to talk about that. Yeah, man.
I tell you,
sure.
It's one of the most heartbreaking things for me. It's one of the things that gets me emotional. So I definitely spend years researching the ingredients and formulating this brightening line, so that when I say to you, you don't need to bleach. Here's the alternative. It's not gonna make it look like that, but they'll give you some good. You understand?
Yes, yeah.
So we head out with the brightening line, but we have the anti-aging sensitive line, the anti-acne line, and these products are gonna be available within the app as well. Right?
You're just doing some amazing work out here, man.
We're trying.
Saving people's lives one product at a time. And how they can find you on socials.
Yeah, so my personal social media is Dr._Myra Thomas. There's at Absolute without E Skin.
Yes.
On Instagram, there's at Janus Medical Spa. That's where I'm at really. And www.absoluteskincare.com is where you can find out information about the app and
pretty
products.
easy to find with all the things that he has going on. But thank you so much, Doc, for your wealth of knowledge on people. By the way, let me just say this, right? So he came here to talk about his skincare, app and skincare products today on the show on the E-Zone. And right after the show, I said, you know what? I need a guest for my show tonight. And without even giving him much brief or whatever the case is, I said the man really know where my do. You understand? The man was ready. And he said, absolutely, I will be there. All the best. And obviously, I'll be checking out the app as soon as it's in beta stage. So, send me the link and everything and I will, do. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it immensely. All right. So, guys, you can go ahead and follow him. We're going to throw things back to DJ Jerome. And then when we come back, I'm going to read some of your comments. And then we wrap the show. All right. This is Bwoyatingz After Dark right here on Nationwide at 90 FM.
Something different about you. Love it when you tattoos. That's true that I like PDA. Take it too quick. In the bathroom, who that man with the big strong hands on her? With the passion, that's you. She want me to window down and be 10 toes. Fast food, I can handle the heat. Put your name in the streets, get used to my fans looking at you. Right on.
Red light, I can't make this thing that's official. Believe we had a great night, but I ain't the type to tell you that I feel you. You don't like that I make this easy.
Oh my God. You know, said Jerome, you know, like when your mother used to carry you outside sometimes and would have to kind of give you like a little lecture, like, make sure you behave yourself. I feel like I can't carry them people who are going away. So when you see the comments, all them are lost. The man there for give you information. I don't know, especially some boy, I can't carry on going away. But I'm going to just read a couple of your comments once again, or question of the night. And we posted it on X as well. So don't know all that already. That's where I normally screenshot and post your responses. So if you haven't responded, please go ahead and use the hashtag Bwoyatingz After Dark. God, big up yourself, my G. The question of the night is, are breast implants empowering women, or are they putting their health at risk in the name of beauty? Carisha Markland on YouTube says he's very informative. I'm writing my research proposal paper and listening. Jamaica has become a one-stop shop for all cosmetic procedures. Good stuff. Thank you. Yes, Captain J, I do agree. History repeats itself, same for fashion. Here, Andrea Henry, I can smell him through the phone. Jesus, nice piece of Dr. Clean like Jesus police record. Oh my God, guys, I'm really open to learn so for true. Almighty man, almighty. Okay, yeah. Let me go over on X right now and see a couple of the comments on X. Because Twitter don't want me to be great. Okay. So, okay. Question of the night. Are breast implants empowering women, or are they putting their health at risk in the name of beauty? Cardine says, I genuinely think it's both. Kodian, something in there belongs to your camera bag. Come give me a please, so I can show the people in the products. Can you imagine Cody get something from me on Kodian in the bag? Something belongs to you in there, Cody?
Anything for you is for me as
well. So let me show you guys the products. So this is an exfoliating gel, Absolute Skin. Understand? See that too. Of that. This is a brightening wash. Yeah. I love the thing. You know, it's very sleek. This is a illuminating cream, hydrates and brightens. All right, I go try them. I don't know, me love skincare bad, you know. Like, one thing about me, like, I be doing the do SPF 50 in the moisturizing sunscreen. Love this. Cause here's my problem with moisturizers slash sunscreens. Some of them just don't moisturize enough. It says like it's a good sunscreen, but it's not moisturizing enough, or it serves as a good moisturizer, but it just not protect you enough, unfortunately. And that I can't bother with. And let me see what else is in here. This is a Radiance Serum. Love that. And this is an intensive spot treatment. Love this. I'm going to be using all of this. Every single thing. I'm not ask you. All of these things. So it's Absolute Skin. I'm going to start on it tomorrow. So then we'll see the results. Yes. All these things. Kodian, what is your answer to the question of the night? Are breast implants empowering women, or are they putting their health at risk in the name of beauty? Cody, please.
I feel like on the bigger side of things, it's empowering women. I feel like a lot of women would they do their breasts, they do their body just to feel confident in themselves.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's doing more good than harm if you look at the grand scheme of things.
I love surgeries.
Yeah.
If you have it,
if you have the money, go do it.
Get it.
Go
like
do it.
I believe in fixing things that, and I don't really like to use the word insecurity, but I do believe in fixing things that you just have an issue with. Like, when I got my braces, I spent so much money on my braces, and right now there are things that I want to fix, and more than like I'm gonna go back in it again. I spent a lot of money, a lot of years. I believe in trying to present yourself as your best self.
Absolutely.
So if you're confident in getting surgery because you have to tell yourself, say, boy, it will make me feel better, or I don't like how it look in outfits, or whatever the case is. Absolutely, go for it.
I feel like the problem though is some people don't know when to stop.
That I talked about earlier too.
Because if you look at we're going straight from the breast argument and go to BBL, a lot of women just don't know when to stop.
Yeah.
They don't know when to stop, and then you just look outrageous.
Yeah.
Because why is your butt so big now?
Yes.
You don't look
like a tooth.
I love a good natural BBL.
Mm-hmm.
Let me have to look at you and be like, she do her body or not?
Yes.
I need for guess. I need for look and say, yeah man, she do her body.
Yeah. Another comment here on X. Zoya says, I would say it does both. It does empower women, even though some women take it for trend. However, it also empower women, especially women who fought the fight and lost their breast and want to feel like themselves. I love that. I absolutely love that comment, Zaya.
And I feel like a lot of people do, unless you are that person experiencing that insecurity or that thing that you hate about yourself, you're not going to understand. Because a lot of women will be like, oh, I would never do my breasts, like whatever, because you have perfect breasts. Your breasts are fine. But if you were flat chested, would you still feel the same? When you put on a top and there's nothing there and you're a grown woman and you don't have nothing but a flat chest, then you're surely going to think about it. But don't judge somebody because they want to go do their breasts.
Right.
You're not that person. You don't know how it feels to be them.
If it's just not for you, then it's just not for you.
Thank God, say you don't need it.
Yes.
And move along.
Yeah. Andre Henry says, I know you smell good to Karen. One thing about it, I'm going to be smelling matter of fact, in my bag right now, there is I think it's a Jimmy Choo Intense. Yeah, man, I love me some cologne. All right, so let me just quickly go through some celebrities who've regretted their breast implants. Kylie Jenner. Okay, so in 2023, and on an episode of The Kardashians, Kylie Jenner acknowledged getting a breast augmentation at age 19, explaining that she had the surgery before she got pregnant with her daughter, Stormy. She said that the implants were still healing when she became pregnant, adding, I've had beautiful breasts, just gorgeous, perfect size, perfect everything, and I just wished, obviously, I never got them done to begin with. Jenner has recommended that people consider waiting until after having children before getting such a surgery. Most recently, she also publicly disclosed details of her implant. I remember too, that was pretty viral when she spoke about her implants and all the surgery that she's done. Now, what is not clearly documented is there's no public derailed medical account of complications she suffered from the implants beyond the emotional, obviously aesthetic regrets she shared. She has not so far disclosed removing the implants or having a reversal surgery. I know Nicki Minaj also reversed her breast implants. Yeah, man. And as obviously she would have gotten her implants before she had her son, and then they got pretty big, like they were huge. And I remember even after the Met Gala, not this one, the one that she wore, the black thing, I remember she spoke out about it, that it was very hard, like on her back. So then she got them reduced. So she's another celebrity too who've done that. Victoria Beckham, love her. She says she confirmed that she no longer has her breast implants. In a 2014 interview with Allure, she says, I don't have them anymore. I think I may have purchased them. She noted that they got removed. That is that the implants being taken out, not simply falling out, okay? So in a 2023 Allure cover story, she reflected on her early decision, stating, if I'm honest, I wish I've never gotten implants. It was a moment in time. Beckham also wrote in a 2017 letter to her younger self, published in British Vogue, about her regret. All those years I denied it. That was so stupid. A sign of insecurity. Just celebrate what you've got. Right. So... she is, one other person who've also said that it wasn't physical pain that was her reason. She just never liked them. And, she just wanted to remove them.
Things.
Yeah, like sometimes you make decisions in life, like, whatever. Ashley Tisdale also publicly shared that she had her breast implants removed in 2019, sign of minor health issues. She says like food sensitivities and gut problems she felt did not add up. Pamela Anderson I love me some Pamela. She was one of the first women to, speak out about getting surgeries. Was a thing. She described her breast implants as her number one cosmetic regret. In an interview with the Double magazine, she said she had long wanted to remove them and that she preferred a more natural look now. And there are many other celebrities, that have obviously, said that they've regretted doing the surgery and they've removed. Now, as we close tonight's conversation, it's important to remember that beyond every surgery, diagnosis, or illness, there's a person. Healing from breast implant illness, breast cancer, or any cosmetic or medical procedure isn't just a physical process. It's deeply emotional. For many women, the body becomes a battlefield between how they want to look, how they feel inside, and what society expects of them. Recovery looks different for everyone. For some, it's a decision to remove implants and reclaim their natural selves after years of pain or fatigue. For others, it's surviving breast cancer and learning to love a body that's been changed by surgery, scars, or radiation. And for others, still, it's a quiet process of rebuilding self-esteem after realizing that no procedure, no product, no filter can define their worth. But here's the truth. Healing isn't about going back to who you were before. It's about becoming comfortable with who you are now. The scars, the changes, the lessons. They all tell a story of survival. In a culture that glorifies perfection, healing means giving yourself permission to rest, to feel, and to be whole again. So, as we wrap tonight's show, let this be the takeaway. No matter how the world markets beauty, the most powerful transformation you can ever have is healing inside and out. Whether that comes from medicine, from faith, or from finally choosing yourself, that's where real recovery begins. Because everybody, altered, scarred, or natural, deserves peace, care, and love. And on that note, guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I appreciate you all for all the comments, for viewing, for listening, for whatever it is. Remember, continue going, continue pushing. Well, thank you to my team, firstly. Thank you to Cody and Jackson and Giovanni Lewin. Thank you to DJ Jerome. Thank you to Bugs Gallum Spokes. Stand and to my guests tonight. Remember, guys, continue going, continue pushing. There's light at the end of the tunnel. And you had things from Kareem Bwoyatingz until next week, Wednesday. Just Bwoyatingz After Dark right here on Nationwide 90 FM.
Roman numeral 7, babe, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I'd take your dreams and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I'd take your enemies in front of God. Introduce them to that light, do strictly with that fire. Fire, 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 fire. Hey, Roman numeral 7, babe, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I'd take your dreams and make them multiply. Mine, I take your enemies in front of God. Introduce them to that light. Do strictly with that fire. This a vibe, do your dance, let them watch. She a fan, he a flop. They just wanna kumbaya, nah.
This world concrete, flowers grow. All day, she only doing what she know. Weekends, get it poppin' on the low. Better days coming for sure. If it was up to me, I wouldn't give it nobody no sympathy. I'll take away the pain, I'll give you everything. I just wanna see when, wanna see if this world it got
when you ride,
doors slow, maybe you would stop, strike, goes. When I'm with you, everything goes. Come and put that on my door. Bobby, down, wrist, you better tell, I treat you well, I will. It's good, I can tell. Come give me hell, come here. Your fairy tale, under your spell, I am. She gets Chanel, well it all. I guess I done ran out of options. Can't keep fantasizing. I'm calling you so we can lock in, but you call me toxic. You make it easy for me to believe in your love. You better believe it, cause baby, I'm leaving with something. It's better than before. Smiling cause you know
give me hell, come here. Your favorite tale, under your spell I am. She gets Chanel, oh well it all depends. You screaming yeah, can't come for help from him. You leaving well, top to your nails for real. Good, you sleeping good. You better tell, I treat you well, I will. It's good, I can tell, come give me hell, come here. Your favorite tale, under your spell I am. She gets Chanel, oh well it all. I guess I done ran out of options. Can't keep fantasizing. I'm calling you so we can lock in, but you call me toxic. You make it easy for me to believe in your love. You better believe it, cause baby I'm leaving with something.
As we grow older, there are many challenges that we have to confront, but